Michael Murray.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys?
Okay. Just nick of time.
Shut up, shut up.
Let me go ahead and move my
Calm down. Please calm
corner a little bit because
Okay.
technically I'm blocking one of their ads, so someone could always complain from Namco or Chipotle, so let me move it slightly over.
Came to Evo this year. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, also let me boost the levels. Test.
I have worked on Tekken series past 30 years, and Michael and other all Tekken member
How's it going, CX?
supported Tekken community about 20 years or 22 years. Yeah.
Okay.
So, of course.
So this is what I hope, because I don't want to ruin the surprise just in case there's people out here who don't know yet. But we'll see fall character. I hope we'll see a guest character who's coming down the pipeline, and then maybe a preview of Season 2 as well.
Bandai Namco Group in this hall, in this venue. 3 presidents. And we all know what we have to do.
See, how big am I?
Right?
Let me turn my light on. I'm doing this proper.
All right. Yeah, like this. Okay, no matter what I announce from now on, you guys should be super excited and make some noise. Okay? All right.
All right, a little bit better. I don't want myself being this big, though.
You
But
guys want more content, and we want more budget. Okay? Yeah, let's
left,
show
right,
the
left, right.
community power of Tekken. Okay.
I flip this.
Any comment, Michael? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, everyone, for coming out today. Pretty impressive for Harada-san. I've never seen him speak this much English in past
Flip
20
vertically.
years or so.
Whoa.
Little bit.
Also, you know, it's the 30th anniversary of the Tekken series he was talking about, and we've been showing a lot of cool stuff here at Evo, and you know, Lydia.
Oof, I'm hot. It's hot today.
Booth. But also, we have announced some cool stuff with Chipotle. So when you get back home,
I have no idea how to like flip my camera either.
Thank you, Chipotle. Thank you.
So starting next week,
If I
you
put
go
my
into
arm
the
here,
Fight
did I
Lounge
cover it?
and
Yeah.
look for the Chipotle King, defeat him to get some really cool items for Tekken. So I hope you'll check it out. Another one, I don't know if you can see these cool sneakers. I never.
Oh
seen a lot
God,
of
they're still
sneakers like this.
still doing the sneaker thing, huh? Yeah, they just made the announcement
So,
last night. I was
we're really
doing it. I was streaming it live,
excited. We showed you all
and I'm like, yeah, I'm
yesterday.
not gonna stream this
Working
shit.
with Heidi
Turn
to
that shit
bring
off.
these, and this is the Kazu Mishima model, but also Jin Kazama model in the game.
I mean, I'm glad
So
for
those
him. I'm
two
happy
are
for
your
him, but
favorite
don't get me wrong.
characters,
Like, I don't
and
give
that's
it.
coming this fall. So we hope you're looking forward to that.
Autumn. Thank you, Nike.
Oh yeah, sorry to hear you're having your wisdom tooth pain. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I got mine done a long time ago, and it was not fun for like, shit, I don't know, like a week.
Do we have a Yasuda PowerPoint show
yeah,
today?
we have PowerPoint だけどその前にまず一個映像があるよね。
映像ですよね。
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
One
Well,
more.
they're clearly not gonna do the PowerPoint. They'll do the
we're
trailers
here
though.
with Evo, part of the TWT. 2024 has been amazing. Seeing the kickoff of Tekken 8, right?
Yes.
But there's one thing we still haven't learned yet. Where are the finals?
Yeah. One video.
Okay, I think we have something to show you then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how's the sound, CX? Is it too low, too high? Let me boost it a little bit. Let's right about here. Not really a major consumer brand, but they did Bullet Club and other stuff like that before. But yeah, this is the first, I would say, big conglomerate. That's a chick, man. Okay, cool. Oh, in Shibuya? Okay, cool place. Yeah, one day I'll post my my Japan trip video. I haven't worked on it too much. I still have an outline of it, but I haven't made it yet. But I definitely will post it for you guys. Maybe a little loud. Am I a little loud, or is everything else a little loud? Here, let me turn my level down slightly, and I'll turn theirs down slightly too.
Thank you, everyone. I'm excited to show this off. With the TWT, we've hit some iconic places such as Amsterdam and Bangkok, and now we're heading to Tokyo for actually the first time in TWT.
Yeah, first time in Tokyo. Yeah, Tokyo, Japan.
Other cool things to note are it's actually going to take place over 4 days, and that's allowed
Oh crap,
a lot
my
of competition,
name is wrong.
including the
Op
LCQ.
76.
The LCQ, by the way,
shit, how do I fix that?
opening up today, right?
Yeah, right. That's right. And
So register now?
Yeah.
Bear with me 1 second.
Register now, please. もう日本向けに言うと、登録始まりますんで、サイトに
Yeah, obviously we're not top 76.
And so we can't wait to see you in Tokyo.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But Harada,
Stream
now that
can
we
be
have this
softer
on
too?
screen,
Okay.
maybe it's time for
I
the
didn't
guests'
vlog,
famous
but I
podcast.
have
We have
video and I have a
about
bunch of notes that I was going to
100 PowerPoint.
post in.
Just kidding, just kidding. Okay.
Okay, let's check.
Yeah,
it.
I took
slide,
like
please.
videos and photos. I took about
Slide.
300 to 400 gigabytes worth of stuff.
Harada and I were quite aware that you can't wait to get your hands on Lidia. Obviously, people here at Evo have had a chance if you've been to our booth. I believe it's still playable, so if you haven't yet, please check it out.
Yeah, I can't wait to
But
try out
today,
Lydia. I don't think
know
Lydia's going to be
finally
very
we're able
good,
to say when you can
but
get Lydia, and it'll
I
be
can't wait to give it a
starting
shot.
the 22nd PDT if you're in the U.S., 23rd outside of U.S., so in Europe, Japan, and Asia.
Also, hi.
And that's if you have the Year One Pass or the
Yeah, I'll probably put it on
Ultimate
the
or Deluxe
cam when
editions,
we
you'll get it at
get
the
the
earliest
real
time on the
footage.
22nd.
So you can see how
If you don't,
uninterested I
don't
am
credit,
when I do
in
the
US, again, you get
initial
access to
see
it
of
on
what
the
the next
25th.
character is going to be. I'll be like,
If
oh,
you're in
okay,
the
cool.
US,
Like, I don't give a
Europe and
shit.
Asia, that'll be the 26th.
Oh yeah, so I brought my computer to play Tekken, but my computer did not have an Ethernet port, so I had to buy a converter, and then the hotel I was at, their internet ended up being shit. So I played a little bit of Japan, low gold, so Tekken King TG level, and yeah, it was like playing in America for the most part. They're better, but it wasn't as bad as people claim it is.
Okay, no more slide. Yeah. That's all?
So yeah, what I did, I
that's all we had
offloaded my
today.
phone like 3 times over the
Okay,
course of
guys.
our trip. So
Enjoy the Evo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please come to
Good to see
Tokyo, Shibuya.
been asking for shit. Oh wow, they're doing the full walkout, huh? Is Nakatsu gonna go on? Oh, where's it going? Where's it going? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, what was that? Yeah, it was really bad. It was a nice hotel too. I stayed at the Ariake. It was hella nice. Like it had a mall built into it and everything. One of the nicer hotels. Well, okay, I don't want to be disingenuous with you guys. It was one of the nicer like
everyone,
sterile hotels I've
regardless
stayed
if you
at.
have the character pass or not, you'll get access to the cool photo mode that we're talking about during the Tekken Talk Live.
Yeah, I disconnected like constantly when I was trying to play.
And the Seaside Resort stage.
I did play some Wi-Fi, which I never shared with you guys, but I can.
All this stuff is coming 1.06 coming soon.
Yeah.
So free for everyone. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
はい。帰ろうか。OK, OK. In Japanese. じゃあ、30周年ということでね、鉄拳シリーズも、もうここでね、ちょっとそれにふさわしい、ダウンロードコンテンツというか、次の
yeah, I guess that would be Odaiba. Sorry, I'm not super versed in it. Yeah, that was an Odaiba. Yeah, it was a nice hotel. Like I said, it was a nice sterile hotel. You know, very very conglomerate, but it was still nice.
All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's go.
Here we go. Off base. I bet you it's not even the trailer for the next character who I can't talk about. I'll leave it on to get my reaction. Like whole time, yeah. Yeah, shoutouts to Kodo City Odaiba. That was hella nice. I highly recommend it. Okay. Got the Oni going on. That's a little scary because the next character's not anything to do with Onis. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You see what I see? Uh-oh. Polish Air Force. Okay, yeah, so it is part of the story mode. Nice. I don't know why they reused the voice actor. It feels bad, man. It's a little disappointing, but whatever. Shouldn't have done it, man. Shouldn't have done it. There's a time and a place. Just leave him. I mean, you can tell right away the voice actor, like, if you've ever played this game before in your life, you can hear his voice. Can't keep him down, though, yeah? I hate this fucking character. To be honest, like, the last thing this game needs is another Mishima. And seeing as how, like...
Heihachi Mishima is dead. Raven, tu as besoin d'une leçon.
Heihachi Mishima is completely dead.
That's pretty good, though. You know what sucks is, like, I'm gonna have to bust out the cross up now. I'm gonna start playing cross up again. I hate Hitbox as a company.
What a way to start the Tekken 8 top 6 here at Evo.
Fun. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get any, like, actual gameplay trailer. We just got a pure story trailer. Which makes me wonder if we'll see, what do you call it? If we'll see the, him, because in Tekken 5, in order to unlock a Heihachi, you got to go through like the story mode and stuff like that. But now, now that everything's like DLC paid, it's like, okay, well, maybe not. But if he's tied in story mode, I could see him being unlocked from story mode, which isn't good for me, right? Because we haven't played story mode at all. So, okay, I'll be right back. Now, I do have to give props to Namco. Like, if they went out of their way to give the old... well, I might as well say it now, right? Because it's been proven wrong. So, if they went out of the way to say, like, you know... Let's make it look like... what do you call it? Marduk is going to be character number 3. If that was their intention, make Marduk character number 3 and then just completely go complete 180, like, I have to give major props to Namco. That was a really good reversal of fortune. Now... The only reason that it doesn't quite work that much is in, was it V105 or something like that? Someone data mined, and basically the old code that proved that the characters were going to be, you know, Eddie, Lidia, was changed. So if you go by that, they probably should have kept that code the same, left Heihachi still out of it, but made it look like, oh yeah, 100% the next character is going to be Marduk. So they could have done a little bit better when it came to that, but, you know, it's okay. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, CX, yeah. Something fitting the 60th, 30th anniversary, yeah. I'll drop my camera. I'll put it back on later.
Starting with
Keisuke. Yeah, Keisuke, he looked a little shaky yesterday relative to how dominant he was previously. With that being said, like, Keisuke has Heart of Gold. If anyone is ever behind, like, and he has a chance of coming back, it's probably this guy. I don't know if we'll see the DLC in the same order. I don't think we will. With that being said, I think Marduk was a better choice. Of course, Atif is the odds-on favorite. He, like, I would say he's 60% at least to win here, with Arslan probably being second and probably like a 20%er. Arslan's super good, but his tweet earlier today made it sound like he's kind of doubting himself in his performance, possibly, you know, thinking about retiring, things like that. I can't blame him. Super dominant, right? You don't want to leave when you're hot, but at the same time, you don't want to completely cool off and burn your star out. Raef has been pretty fucking good consistently. He really needed like a really big breakout to push him to the top. I'm glad to see him here. I'm glad to see that clutch win for him to go into winners. The only problem is his path forward sucks. Let's be honest, right? I mean, it's no bueno, but still. Nobi, the crowd favorite. I mean, rags the riches to the rags again story. Luckily, Dragunov is pretty hot, but with that being said, Nobi's always shown himself to play Dragunov through and through, even when Dragunov wasn't that good. And in like Season 4 T7, he was still playing the knob. So we got to give him props for that. So he deserves it. He deserves all the success right now.
And to complete our Tekken 8 top 6, it's going to be Ulsan!
And you already know how I feel about Ulsan, right? Through and through. Super, super dominant. For a time there, it looked like he was going to be the dominant force. If we were still playing 7, he probably would be the best right now. He transitioned pretty fast to T8, but still, he's nowhere near as dominant in T8. So, yeah, the ugly costume, yeah, good call.
All right,
oh,
you
shit.
guys, it is time to get started, and I must tell you, I have been hearing Rip and Tasty Steve geeking out this
okay, so
time in my ear.
Let's figure this out.
No better way to move forward than
so I would say, right,
take it away, guys.
Atif is probably our 60.
2024 Tekken 8 top 6. It is about to go down.
Yeah, I'd say Atif on 60, Arslan 20. Keisuke, I would probably put maybe 18. Raef, underdog, but he's there. Probably distributed the whole way, so 10, so 3, 3, 3. Let's cut this down. And then remainder, I would probably give slight favorite to Nobi, just because he's playing. But I think odds-on favorite's Atif. So the story of the bracket, unfortunately, is not super good. Because, yeah, Atif and Arslan, I don't think are going to play each other until round 2.
We have all the relevant regions here showing up in this top 6 to represent and make the
Yeah, Nobi's been grinding, man. Playing really, really well.
How does it feel to be a part of history? This is the first chapter in the book of Tekken 8, and I can't believe I'm here to talk about it with you, man.
Exactly, 4,651 players. I thought it was 46 the whole time. 4,651 players all entered.
Oh, wow, okay. I mean, that's still a lot of players.
Our top 6 here. On the winner's side of the bracket, we've got 2 guys.
Yeah, once we see the bracket, we'll do a quick speculatory breakdown.
From Raef out here. We've also got
Japan. We got Korea in the building. This is representation of the strongest Tekken regions like we've never seen.
Okay, here we go.
Especially for the beginning of a game like Tekken.
Like Keisuke versus Atif, that's rough because remember this is a first to 2. So Atif, I would say probably has a. I'll still give him odds, so I'll give him 66, 33. Again, this is first to 2. If this was a first to 3, I think Keisuke might have a slight favorite. Arslan versus Raef. Unfortunately for Raef, statistically, it's not super good for them. So let me cut it out temporarily. So yeah, Arslan versus Raef. He's been hot, but I think it's still a 70-30. So let's say if Raef drops to the Ulsan, this is probably close to 50-50. Maybe slight favorite to Ulsan. Keisuke versus Nobi, probably Keisuke. Although, you know, Nobi might be the darling of the tournament. I can see Nobi at least getting to grand final still. And Atif versus Arslan would be Atif, statistically. So Atif probably same thing. He's a 66-33. So Atif. Drop down Arslan. Winner of this, Ulsan versus Keisuke. It'd be Keisuke. Keisuke versus Arslan, that's probably 50-50. I think Atif odds on favorite. If I was to bet money, like my money for sure would be on Atif right now because his positioning. Like I said, Keisuke is really good, but in a first to 2 set, I think he kind of lacks. He's really good, but he does seem to take time to warm up. I think that's probably his biggest detriment.
Who do you think has the best chance right now?
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Arslan has been playing this Nina and really shifting around.
Nah, Atif has been so dominant. So dominant. Arslan is good, man, but Atif is on a different planet right now.
I feel like if anybody is not a stranger to this race, it is definitely Arslan Ash.
Arslan Ash, I mean, it feels like an Evo. He has some special powers, right?
He
He's
does,
some kind
bro.
of
He gets
superhero.
powered up, bro. He's like, oh, Arslan Ash is me. That's me.
That's me.
I'm
I'm
stronger.
Arslan.
I'm actually stronger now. So.
However, the issue he's going to have, if that goes
Oh,
down,
did I?
that he's gonna have,
I closed it out.
Here,
Ah,
Arslan
bummer.
Just tail of the tape. All the people he beat from the very beginning of this tournament all the way up here. You see he went through Conflict 220, Dragon Slayer, Kudons on the way up here. Then JD,
Shouts to Kudons.
and CBM. CBM down to the wire.
Let me do a quick camera check.
Crazy play from CBM throughout the whole weekend as well. But Arslan, not an easy path, as nobody had out here to make this top 6.
Look, he was kind of beating people up 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 all through round 1 and round 2. And round 3, you see it really got interesting.
Hopefully they do a breakdown for like every character or every player rather. I want to see what like Atif was nasty bracket, man. Jimmy J and all that stuff. Damn.
Yeah, and if you guys were watching the top 24 yesterday, it was some of the best Tekken matches, period. I'm not even talking about just Tekken 8. I'm talking about
Okay,
Tekken,
JDCR, Atif.
Evo champions that were there competing, trying to get into this top 6.
Okay, yeah, that was a good match, come to think of it.
You see all the players he
Yeah, see Ulsan versus Nobi, like,
oh man, that's wild. I'm so far away.
super well.
Joe Crush, who also took out Knee, by the way, in this bracket. Ulsan on the way.
Yeah,
up.
Joe Crush,
They both
Yords,
win their first round
Easton
match. They beat again
Infection.
here in the top 6, and he won that one 2-0. He's got Rhythm up there.
It looked like evidently Nobi had like all buys. No one showed up to fight him. Unfortunate, but hey.
Right? So Atif on the winner's side of things, but it was down to the wire. That was one of the funnest matches I've ever seen. Their play styles are built for Tekken 8, extremely high pace, and it's going to be wild to see if that could potentially be a run back later.
Look, man, one of the best things I feel like watching Tekken 8 and watching it with everybody at home who is just getting into it is seeing these legends, people who have been playing Tekken for years, actually get used to this game, get better, understand what's about.
Yeah, let me boost their levels because yeah, they're pretty quiet.
Right? Obviously, we've seen these guys fight each other around the country, around the world a couple times, actually. But now we're starting to get into that fine-tuning part. People are settling on characters. We're still getting other characters, and now people are looking a lot stronger. I mean, apparently JDCR has Heihachi back, so we never know what's going to happen down the line now.
That's
I
exciting.
feel like that's a part of what we're going to get here for Tekken 8. That's why I say this is the first chapter in the Tekken 8 book, and we saw how Tekken 7 ended.
Yeah, but another Mishima, man, like, I don't know. That's rough.
And I think this one is going to be one of the dopest things ever.
Exactly. We talk about the storylines, right, and what kind of storylines are developing for Tekken 8. Honestly, that to me is actually secondary at this point, because right now the storylines are about the players and how the players are transitioning from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8, because a lot of the top players are still the same. These are all the top players you would have seen at past Evo top 6s,
That's true.
right?
This is true.
And it's so wild because it's so contested at this point. And the character variety, right? There's a lot of Dragunov out here.
There's a lot of Dragunov.
That character's already been normalized a bit, and we still had 4 of them in the top 8. And we got 3 of them in this top 6. And Nobi, JDCR, that was a crazy Dragunov mirror match, but as the roster expands and the game builds out, Heihachi might come into play. Heihachi, JDCR. Could be a potential thing, Steve.
I mean, well, look, this is actually going to be a crazy one. I mean, obviously, we feel like we got a good idea, but I would like to ask who the audience thinks is going to win, because of course we're all here together and we saw who was coming up first. It's none other than Arslan Ash. So
might be not him.
Might be not him. Wait,
it might be Atif.
Oh, it's
Keisuke.
Atif and Keisuke, but he. Okay,
they were in the top of the
Keisuke.
bracket. That's
true.
why.
That's true. I'm not
maybe.
sure what match. Well, so
Yeah, we'll see what Keisuke we get. I hope we get the explosive Keisuke.
If you would like,
I said yesterday was a little shaky, I'll be honest.
Make some noise.
Also, shouts to Steve with that suit. That's my suit. Goddamn.
All right. What about Keisuke? Evo 2024. If you like Keisuke, the Kazuya to take it, make some noise. Oh, they're showing the divide already. I like this. I like to make sure that you guys are involved, so I'm glad that you said that. Looks like it's a clear guess right here. Keisuke, the favorite right now for the people, but that's not going to stop Atif. Atif is just literally a force to be reckoned with. I don't think there's many people out there that can actually stop an on-point Atif from making a win happen.
You know, after he won CEO, I messaged him and I was like, you know, it looks like Tekken 8 was built for you. Like, your playstyle seems just so perfect for it.
Yeah, Atif is crazy dominant. Super good player, man.
Style, right?
Yeah. Super good.
With the character Dragunov is so effective. But Keisuke, he is such a fan favorite right now. He's got the Kazuya, he's got the wave dash, he's got the electrics, and he refuses to give up. If you guys go back and watch his match with Speed Kicks yesterday to qualify out here, it was the craziest comeback you'll ever see.
That's also 100% true. Super refused to give up, yeah.
Look, man, I'm just a big fan.
Like I said, that's why I think in a longer set he's probably the better odds-on favorite, but in a short set, like first to 2 against Atif, who's already shown to be, you know, hyper dominant and very scary player in general, I mean, it's going to be terrifying to try to get this.
That is a Mishima like none other. And Kazuya just recently got touched for the best. He's got buffed overall. But as you can see right now, best results, 17th on the side of Keisuke, coming all the way from Japan. But of course, Atif we just saw, as well as CEO with lots of traveling. And of course, only total appearances 1 here at Evo. But the first appearance was Evo 2024. And look at all the strides that was made since then. And of course, you see Keisuke, first appearance Evo Japan 2019, but still out there on the campaign trail, not only trying to get these Tekken World Tour points, but trying to be the champion here for Evo 2024 Tekken 8.
Exactly. Let's not forget Atif is a Tekken World Tour champion. This is his first time at Evo. A huge opportunity for him. And this is going to be our first match of the day. Keisuke versus Atif. Probably Kazuya versus Dragunov. And the players are on the stage. You guys ready, Evo?
Nah. I said, are you ready, Evo? Make some noise for Tekken 8. We're about to get into the grease
now
of
the
it.
mics are going crazy.
The fat of it.
Oh, man. First to 2 until we get down to the top 3 as always out here. Keisuke versus Atif, the run back from CEO. These guys met a winner's final there. They had played again in the grand final. It was so close to a reset. Keisuke had 2 drop combos in that final game.
Oh, wow. That's true.
Hey, why is Steve's
I went back and
mic's so
watched that match
game
last
now.
night, and I was like, okay, he can definitely beat Atif, but Atif has 2 sets over him back-to-back. So a little bit of an uphill battle. Keisuke definitely going to be the underdog in this match.
Look, if we go back, I looked at that back myself as well, and it could be an access thing. I heard a lot of other Kazuya players talking about, like, hey, man, the combo's a little tricky. You got to realign. But that all comes to a head when you're playing in a tournament match versus a player like Atif. That all goes out the window. You got to be extra crispy. You got to be ready to deal with it all. But we're going to get into a descent into subconsciousness, descent into Tekken 8. It's about to go down. Evo 2024 Las Vegas. Let's go.
Game number 1.
Okay, let me turn it down.
Keisuke out the gate.
Okay, yeah, big CD3 plus 4. Yeah, dang, their mics are like hella gained right now. Yeah, Tiff versus Keisuke. Okay, Axie problem. Nice recognition on the meter pop there to keep the combo going. Yeah, look at that. Like, the Tiff is just so confident, man, when he plays. Like, everything's second nature when he's playing. He just doesn't think. It's so sick. And I mean this in a good way. Okay, launcher, nice hit. Now what? P1, CD4, oh, or CD2, nice. Full splat. Gotta guess, yeah. It's a little bit scary, like, approach, like, pressuring with the full crush down for 1 that position, right, because of the fear of twin piston coming out, but still. Nice running 2s. Okay, double 1 check. Oh, non-counter hit. Very fortunate Tiff didn't try to hit a button there. Oh, big pickup. Keisuke not dead. Not happy, though. Especially drops the comp. Whoa. Okay. Got the American reset. Nice back forward 2-1. Good recognition to go for a frame trap in that spot. Hey, a Tiff that's a... He did quite a lot of 1-2-1 open gambits last time. It's so weird to see this. Okay, big call out. Yeah, Keisuke so far not being able to effectively start any offense. Okay, +7, +6. Nice little flinch duck on the down for 1-2. Okay, keep doing it. Look at the rot. Got 2 out. There, man, how many times Keisuke with the duck jab? Yeah, like, you know. Okay, you know, down back 3, down back 4 would have killed him, though. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and jump forward. Yeah, that's the nice thing, was we can, since we're watching this live, of course, we can jump back into it and take a look at things, figure shit out, so. But yeah, in that position, it probably wasn't necessary to go for the hell sweep. He probably should just went for a simple down back 3 in this position. Because, yeah, I thought he had less health than that. Yeah, it wasn't necessary for him to go all in with the hell sweep, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, there's definite nerves here, right? Atif, best in the world, arguably. And like I said, Keisuke tends to play better in longer sets. It looks like he takes time warming up. Okay, ground hit unscaled. Okay, I like the idea. Try to sidestep to the left in that position because the running 2 is already pushing him that way. Okay, Weibo option. Keisuke getting clipped. Atif keeping it simple, like the little wall stand forward challenge against the 4-4-3 on block. Like, if he's able to bait it out, you can full launch it off of, you know, backdash or sidestep right and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, another one, Atif running away with it. Big combo drop, though. Down 4. Okay, I don't understand that. Patience. Okay, clip them. CD1 +2 line. Meter pop. Okay, what's Keisuke going to do? Down laser? Okay. Ah! Okay, no heat. So, of course, the 1-2-1 just pushes knockdown. Okay, oh, the hell sweep, no fear. God, yo, Atif's wake up 3 timings, it just, like, it looks so silly, but it just, man, like, everyone's just running into it. Okay, good break on the calm 1. A beautiful deep step. Okay, I don't think, yeah, Kazuya can't get the wall, it's way too far. Yeah, CD3 ender. Okay, nice stuck on the cock hammer. Ace down. Atif really playing this keep out 1-2s. Keisuke wants to play chicken with him. He can let the down for 2 rock. Oh my god, again. Like, no fear. Like, that's actually one of the nicer things against Kazuya, right? If you're not representing that duck option. Nice slow parry. Okay, no health to regenerate. This is the problem here. If I'm Keisuke, I probably still pop the Rage Art. Okay, he doesn't go for it. Okay, big TGF. Is that a kill? No. Down laser? Ah! Down 2. Let's go. Yeah, he representing the down laser in that position. That, like, wake up option. you know, because it's fairly safe, all things considered, because the range you're left at. Wall stand 1+2 might hit, but it's not worth the risk in that position. So that was a good call out. But yeah, I mean, like I said, just Atif, just no fear. Just wake up 3s, wake up 4s every single time. There's that 1-2-1 representation again. So 1 check, +1 situation. Keisuke using the 1 check to like dictate pacing and, you know, do simple distance keep checks, but apart from that, you know, the other thing that Keisuke is really good at is just those duck jab electrics and his full crouch game. But like, you know, wake up 3s, and then, you know, again, Atif taking the +7 situation, going for the full crouch down forward 1, and then keep super simple wall stand 3 mix up. Keep in mind, wall stand 3 doesn't full track, but when you're looking for that FC down forward 1, and it's -13, right? So it's in your favor to hard commit to a duck in that spot. I mean, I can't really blame Keisuke. But at the same time, he's looking for it a little too late. You know, Atif is already executing on these ideas 10 minutes ago, and Keisuke is reacting way too slowly. Like I said, he's definitely a long set player. So in a loser's final or a grand final, I wouldn't sleep on him. But in a 1-2, like, Atif is just so good right out the gate. Right, he's super good out the gate.
Never given up. This was the first stage we had.
Okay. Yeah, we can. Well, I'll rewind it for you guys so you can hear what they said. Oh, saying what I'm saying too.
There was a lot of the crouch dash 1+2, I believe it is, the mid out of the crouch dash. Yeah. And that was hitting Atif a lot, but he didn't use that at all in this set, not once.
Yeah.
So that is a big
True.
difference. You know, but that's it. That's not a combo, bro. Get out of here.
No, but you're definitely right, though. Going for a lot more of those mids, I felt like he really was like, I know that you're going to be looking for these hill sweeps. Atif just committed hardcore to the duck in most instances.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the small issues with Keisuke, is his CD 1+2s are sick, but CD 1+2 is only +5 in a knockdown. There is no launcher state off of it, right? So in the grand scheme of things, if a wall isn't nearby, if you're not representing, you know, Weiwu instant wall stand 2 or Weiwu TP, right, do you really have to worry about ducking, right? I'm not saying you want to do that, but if you're never representing the threat of that move to come out, you're always putting yourself into a bad situation. And like I said, Keisuke is a really good long set player, but man.
I know that you want to go for these hail sweeps, and it really did work out for him.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's 3 rounds straight that we came into the second game. And
wow, the same situation as the game, the final round, huh?
Going to the mid really paid off for him.
Oh no, that's 100%.
Yeah.
A pop off here by Atif, moving into winners finals.
Stan had his very strong Tekken scene. There was maybe a couple people, but not on that level and seen on an international scale like that.
Yeah, I think the reason, Jose, is the 4-4-3. At the end of the day, like a mid option like 4-4-3 is still weak to sidestep left. Like just the normal, typical anti, and I guess I can turn on the webcam here. Like the typical anti-Mishima playstyle of like sidestep left to commit to beat any sort of Mishima ideas and whatnot. Same thing, the 4-4-3 falls into that same boat. So 4-4-3 is pretty nice. Technically, I think 4-4-3 is reactable on 21, but good luck trying to react to it unless you're super young and hardcore. But it's a good 50-50, but it doesn't actually allow you to enforce anti-sidestep game, which is what Kaze really needs. The nice thing with like CD 1+2 is it seems to have a little bit of tracking to it. I mean, a Mishima player or a Kaze player can correct me. But like it really feels like it actually has better tracking and it's a better mix-up. But unless you're committing to like the, Weiwu twin piston, Weiwu wall stand 2, it's like, okay, you're not really representing the fear of a launcher in that spot, right? So 4-4-3 is great, but at this level, yeah, it's not good, or not good enough. Now, granted, he did hit 1, so I can't discount the fact that it's like applicable, right? But yeah, well, what can you do?
Depending on how this goes, but still, we got an entire lower bracket that you got to think about. Nobi is down there waiting in the rafters. Ulsan down there waiting in the rafters, and those are 2 heavy competitors.
And one of those guys will be playing up against Keisuke too, so we don't know which one yet, right? I mean, it would be interesting to see the Japan match.
But yeah, I think Keisuke really needs the threat of Weiwu instant wall stand 1-2, instant wall stand 2. You can get away with a wall stand 2 every now and then, as long as you're not super obvious with it. It's hard to max punish it. The nice thing is with wall stand 2 on defense, is when he does the attack, he does that big like yeah sound. Like, I don't remember exactly what he says, but it's very obvious that he's doing a wall stand too. So in your mind, it's easy for you to launch punish it, because if you're thinking about the sound to punish, then you got the punish on him. Now notice how they're playing in an arena and they're not wearing headphones. So those sound cues of the wall stand 2 and whatnot go out the window. So unless you're reading the option or really tuned in, and you don't hear that really big sound cue, you might not be able to max launch punish it. So you got to remember, like, think about what your opponent is doing in an offline situation. You're in a big arena, everything's hella loud. Oh, okay, he can't hear my wall stand 2. I'm gonna start doing wall stand 2, right? Little things like that you really have to take into effect, into your calculation to realize. So
thank you guys so much.
I am very distracted.
Yo, Evo, make some noise for yourselves, man. Thank you guys for
what was I saying? Yeah, so you're playing in an arena, right? Big arena. Just use that to your benefit. I actually made a video about that. 3 ways to get better at the game instantly. Yeah, that was one of the things I talked about. Play with sound on, because technically, when it comes to your eye reaction versus ear reaction, despite the fact that the vision or light's faster than sound, your brain processes sound faster than processes light. So, but between the sound in general being faster to react to, and then also the sound cue of like a really big yeah sound, it's like easier for you to launch punish it. Whereas shoulders, they don't make any sound when they perform a shoulder or a sudden strike. Okay, we've got Raef versus Arslan Ash. Okay, down 2 pressure. I like this. Oh, good patience. Going 4 out, yeah. It's a little bit scary because sidestep 2 has like a natural sidestep built into it for Nina. Beautiful step. A little bit late, no punish either way. Yeah, keep in mind, back 1-2 is punishable on block and duckable launch. Nice step against back 4, easy kill. Yeah. Oh, wow, not even necessary. Holy shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's especially bad in like competitive FPS, because then you have like when they look through the wall, you have like sound radar from the crowd and shit. Fuck those guys. Oh, no confirm on the CDS1. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I like the down by 2 track down. A little slower mid, but it's a counter launcher, so he hits a button. Yeah, luckily it's not really a thing in FGC, but in FPS it feels bad. Okay, there you go. Non-launching down 4-2. Back to lockdown. Nice low parry. Can't get the breakable wall, though. Okay. Oh, I like that. Going for the ivory cutter for bound state lockdown into down back 2 meaty. Nice step. Wow, he rolled out of that? Hello? Oh, counter hit. Back 4. I like the back 4. The back 4 is sick. Yeah, pop the meter, put you back in the corner. Doesn't get the wall crush. Yeah, unfortunately, without the wall crush, I mean, technically, there's no difference between like the wall crush in this position and non-wall crush. But yeah, you get more time for you to think about. Technically, it's not any safer by going for the CDS high in that position. But still, just the fact that they get wall crushed and you have the mental frame advantage to go in, it's like, oh, do you have to react? Oh, am I getting the wall crush effect? Am I not getting the wall crush effect? Stuff like that. Yeah, let's see what the commentators are saying. Yeah, again, when I watch these, I do not have sound on at all. So anytime me and the commentators say something similar or whatnot, apart from like the very obvious things, like we talk about like tactical things, if we both say the same thing at the same time, we're telling the truth.
But hasn't quite had another big victory for himself. Raef right now in the driver's seat against Arslan Ash.
Yeah, that was a blow-up game, but at the same time, I don't think Raef's out of it. I think he just needs to lock in and start hitting buttons.
Oh yeah, you got this, Stacey. You like the music?
Okay. Ooh, I like that. Forward 2 into down 4-1-2. Okay, nice. Wow, reversal. Interesting from Arslan. Okay, lockdown option. Flipped him to overhead. Interesting. Keep in mind the overhead off of down 4-3 or whatever is fuzzyable. You can fuzzy it. Ooh, side sway out. Nice duck jab. Yeah, turn steely off the sidestep 2-1 or whatever. Yeah, that's a classic trap. I like him. I like Arslan going for that in that spot because Raef is not going to. He's not going to be expecting that shit. Okay, giving his turn up. Nice duck. Where's the punish, though, Raef? Okay, slowing the game down. I can't believe the back forward 2 was not in range. Okay, side sway out. I like the side sway because Arslan is what, in FC, right? Post option. Nice challenge. Nice conversion. Yo, let's fucking go, son. +0 option, yeah. Side sway completely safe on block. That's why Arslan followed with back 2 for homing. Okay, fishing. Oh, look at that read. Oh, he interrupted something. I don't know what he hit. Oh, yeah. What a WTF. Holy crap. Okay, that round hurt. That hurt. Ouch. Yeah, all of a sudden, Raef is definitely in trouble. Back 2 option. Lockdown. Nice wall stand 4 cancel. Yeah, you have to deal with the wall stand 4. The nice thing with Jin is you can read it with a parry. The only issue is, like, you can't do a Sabaki or punch parry, right? You have to parry. Which then leaves open to, like, sidestep gimmicks, down 2 pressure, WTF pressure. Fishing. Nice punish. Good challenge. Well, nice step. Okay, wall crush effect. Wall crush. Good block. Beautiful punish. -13. Perfect. Oh, he's dead. I like how Arslan went for the wall stand 3+4 in that spot, though. Yeah, that was smart. Yeah, don't go for the CC STFU. Don't go for 4-for-3. Like, wall stand 3+4 is always gonna hit in that spot. So good call. Yeah, the second round was like the rough one, though. Yeah, the clean lead, like, beautiful step. Light punish, all things considered, with the back 1 too, but that's okay. Yeah, I like this. Not giving up the positioning, still stepping constantly. Okay, so duck, and he got stand 2, right? So clearly he wanted wall stand 2, and I guess he hit the button hella late. If this happened on like online, I'd be like, oh, this is online shit. But yeah, I mean, that sucks. I like the down forward 4. Yeah, +0 on block, immediate sidestep. What's interesting off of like down forward 4, this idea, is he's still representing the same option. So there's no difference theoretically between him committing to up forward 2 versus him committing to deep sidestep left. It's the same thing over and over. The only difference here is him hitting the stand 2. I imagine he wanted sidestep left electric. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the CD buffer though. So down back 4, yeah. Again, like, look at that. The back forward 2. I don't know if Arslan backdashed or how did that miss? Okay. Oh no, he's initiating a tip. Oh, look at that. Yeah, because back forward 2 like fully tracks. Yeah, side sway out, similar to like I was talking about. 4-4, I like the back 4. Arslan got a 1-2 jab out, not wall stand 1-2. A beautiful challenge, a beautiful conversion. Like, that was hella good. So side sway, yeah, back 2 doesn't really do anything in that spot. And then Raef goes for the down back 4. Oh no, okay, first things first. Ah, okay, yeah, the no fear WTF, that was sick. What was the scenario? Oh, he just read that he was going to go for power crush, I guess. Holy shit. Good call out. Wow, good read.
After this.
Yeah, and they got the chairs? The love seats? Oh man, ad time, huh? I get them Chipotle coins on the 22nd. What was that, tomorrow? Yeah. Okay. I guess let's take a look at the Heihachi reveal again. Spoiler alert.
All right. Are you ready? Are you?
Yeah, true. So, are they like alluding to the fact that Heihachi's an Oni? Is that what they're talking about here? Man, the like little stuff like that, right? The TGF to the pillar. But here, this is where you hear Heihachi. It's like, oh, okay, it's Heihachi. Okay, well, we can pause this. We have time, right? Okay. First confirmed 6 months ago, Warrior Monks, Back and Forth War, G-Corp, combination of Williams' departure from Zaibatsu, the spiritual leader, turned the tide in the favor, Chain of Command and Chaos, Bell Swoop, victory is imminent, long collapse at the hands of G-Corp, to its conclusion. Yet, under the scourge of the Mishima Zaibatsu. Okay, let's... Okay, all members wearing similar hats and cloth-like material, concealing their eyes. Close-up. An embroidered crest worn upon the member's chest, sorry. No matching records inside the Mishima Zaibatsu database. Ah, shit. It went a little too fast. Okay, upon renewed attacks, group counterattack, mysterious groups of monks arose. Elusive, surprise attack by monks. Troops without recourse, blah, 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 blah. Utilize, I can't speak, fucking, techniques reminiscent of those, the Mishima style karate. No ties other than that with the clan. So that's interesting that he's doing like the ninja pose off of this Oni here. So, I mean, is this a prelude to Kunimitsu also coming back, possibly? I doubt it, but maybe. And then 1+2, obviously. But yeah, obviously, the other reason they're cheering is this. This is Heihachi's voice actor. So clearly he was coming back. Although interesting, he's wearing the bands like the Fang, right? The Fang bands. So is he in accord with Fang now too? Okay, so the sky turning red. Now, granted, maybe no, it's because they're not going to give Heihachi like some sort of effect, right? Oh, look at the, like shadow clone jutsu. That's what's going on here. So another Heihachi appears where the staff was. So is he embracing it? Also, was that Lidia as a kid, or was that Leo? That's probably Lidia, right, from that hair. Damn, so maybe he is a fucking Oni then. Because if that's him, this is definitely an intro video, right? Oh, unless this is story. Okay, maybe this is just story, because it looked very cinematic. Dang, who's he clashing with the wings? Okay, let's go frame by frame. Okay, so that's Devil, I assume. But who is this? Is that Angel? Is Angel going to be Brack, or is that... I haven't done, like, the story mode, so I don't know any of this shit. Oh, also, who was that behind Eddie? Was that Anna? Oh, no, it looked like Anna, though. Man, I'm seeing things. They should have done Omni-Man. Just so I can bring Omni-Man back. But yeah, man, another Mishima dude. Ah. We don't need another Mishima. But I guess it's too late. Okay, and then the copyrights, nothing else has changed. Oh well. He's dead.
Heihachi Mishima is dead. Raven, tu as besoin d'une leçon.
Heihachi Mishima is completely dead.
Oh man. Okay, so he clearly doesn't look demonic, right? So even though in the storyline maybe he has some demon going through him, right? He has the prayer beads on, but he doesn't have like crazy eyes or anything. So I assume it's just gonna be in the story mode. It's like, oh, the fact that Heihachi's back, you know, maybe that's the thing. So
right. So as we were talking about earlier, if Ulsan from Pakistan, Jimmy J. Tran from North America, Lo-Hai from Korea, and then finally 2-1 over CBM to get himself into this top 6. Probably the most difficult victory path I've seen so far out of all these players.
yeah, that was nasty. Did you see that? Yeah,
seen
Farcine,
so
Jimmy,
far.
Lo-Hai, CBM, Tai, lost to Nobi, Genghis-Khan.
Into this top 6,
That's crazy.
Back and now still in basically rare form, especially considering playing a whole new game. He doesn't have Bob. He's playing new characters to kind of get his feel, but that Reina has been kind of crazy, bro.
Oh, for sure. And he is one of those players who has crazy execution, just like Keisuke. We might see some crazy wave dashing on both sides here, which could be a little bit of fun. That always gets me hyped.
All right.
You want to poll the audience, Steve?
Yeah, let's
see what they're feeling.
Let's poll.
Yeah, pound of that water. Holy shit.
Saw Keisuke, so I'm going to start with the first timer on the stage. If Evo 2024 would like Ulsan to take the set,
You can see their adrenaline. Both of them are hella high adrenaline. Okay. So round one's probably gonna be insane. Round two is probably gonna be a snooze fest. Just give you guys a heads up.
The set and stay alive. Make some noise.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow. These guys are Mishima fans.
We got a Dragunov on the screen though. No Reina.
No Reina, huh?
Yeah, I see why they're rooting for Keisuke.
Hey, I just realized why are we watching Ulsan versus Keisuke? Wait. Oh wait, duh. We just watched the Ulsan versus Keisuke. My bad. I forgot we already saw the other match. Okay. 3 and 4 out. Wall's pretty good. Okay. Wow. Down for one. Really, the little TP carry. A nice step. Back 4-3, getting full splat. Going running force route, of course. Okay, down 2. Whoa. Okay, well, now good. Nice option. That was really clean too.
First round on the board versus Keisuke.
Yeah, I'll rewind that in just a second.
Man, I'm so tired of dragging. I'm 7 rounds straight. How do I get out of here?
Right option? Yeah, exactly. One interaction, you're over. Wow. What electric. Yeah, Keisuke's like timing on the electrics is so crazy too. It's so awkward. Okay, one wall hit. Oh, now you're dead. There you go. One interaction. Down. He's dead. I guess technically that was 2. He had to get hit initially. Oh, bad combo. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, there you go. So the CD 1+2 missed off of tech position. Interesting.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so it doesn't track at all to the right. So yeah, it's still equally weak to sidestep left. There you go. You see the problem with the Dragunov's down 4-4. Super fucking lit. Yeah, like that wave bait. Oh yeah. Interesting. Really, he pops the meter early. Wouldn't it have been better just to take a simple down 4-2 punish there? Down 4-2 would have done more damage. Nice block. Where's the launch? Ah! Gotta guess. +4. Down 4. Yeah, one day I'll make a video about Dragunov down 4 and how it's actually good in meta play, but in that situation, not so much. The benefit of down 4, where Ulsan was using it, is the fact that down 4 Dragunov hits on I-15. So it's his fastest low that's not generic. The issue with down 4 is it's still -15. So it's not any safer. Okay, beautiful electric. It's going to burn all the rest of Ulsan's clock. That's the big benefit here. Oh, really? Meter pop. Oh, nice patience. Wait for him to tech roll. And then he'd recognize he wasn't flinching. Okay. Decent punish. 3+4 out. Big burst. Beating the switchblade. Interesting. He's just in range, too. Wow. Oh, that electric, though. Okay, wall's good, of course. Interesting. Okay, he wants to Oki. Down 4-2 to push him to the left slightly. Mid combo. He canceled? Input mistake? Oh, he's dead. That's it. Down 4-3-2 structure. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying Keisuke looks like he prefers down 4-3-2 to pop, or down 4-3-1, whatever it is, too, in order to get the spin option. I'm surprised he went for twin piston in that spot. Yeah, because the positions he uses the down 4-3 are really strange. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird that he would choose to go for a combo there. But like, this was one thing I was talking about like the back forward 3 is really good early front loaded damage, but because the heat dash cancel, it eats so much damage. Like look at the scaling. This combo after the first hit is doing shit all for damage. So it's weird to see him just go for back 4-3 instead of a simple down 4-2. Okay, Weibo CD 1+2. Oh, I like the back 4 there. Anti-sidestep back 4. And yeah, in the past I said CD3+4 is -12. I think it was in older games. It is -11 in this game. Okay, no fear, not a kill. It's only -14, so it's not horrible right now. Whoa! Hello? Okay, non-clean splat. Dragunov, shout out. Lockdown option. Ooh, nice counter step before initiating Eat Burst. That was actually really smart. Ooh. You know, to be honest, I'm surprised Ulsan went for Switchblade there. Because Keisuke at -5 could have Rage Arted to beat the down forward 1, which would have won. Okay, running 4. Ulsan tends to pop Heat Burst. You gonna pop it? No, full root. Okay. Good defense. Beautiful. Yeah, the Slay Ride, I don't know if it's exactly -15. If it's 16, wall stand 2 would be preferred, of course. The reason being that wall stand 1-2 with Kazuya is a instant tornado spin, so it really hurts his damage potential. Oh, 4-4-2, big pop. Oh man, yeah, I'm saying he's off the wall, unfortunately. If he was sidestep left, that would have killed. He could have done a super easy combo. Wow, full splat? Really at that range? Okay. Interesting. Wow, wall stand 3 with drag, I think it's -9. Okay, filling each other out. Yeah, Ulsan is super far ahead, but Keisuke is playing a one-touch-ish character. Nice micro step. Okay, interrupt. Wow. Okay, pops the meter. Lockdown, reversal. Okay, position change. I like the Stonehead idea. Okay, 150-50. Oh yeah! He shimmied it, trying to get the reaction out of Ulsan. I mean, I don't hate it. The reason I don't hate it is because if he goes for Electric 1, it would, or sorry, Hell Sweep 1, it would splat to his right, so it would launch in this position. So from there, off of the Hell Sweep 1, he could do like TP into Rage Art, or even TP immediately if he really wants to. So, okay, getting some help from Watanabe. Hopefully Watanabe is telling him to hit Ulsan in the face more.
Ulsan taking a selfie with the crowd.
Who is that cameraman? That guy's good. Damn,
call time. Call time on him.
Hollywood magic, exactly.
Here we go.
Damn, look at that adrenaline, man. His adrenaline's hella high.
There you go. There you go.
Ulsan's shaking like a motherfucker, dude. If anything, same thing. Maybe that picture is a detriment, is his adrenaline crash is going to hit right as this round hits.
But here we go. Loser side top 6 final game. Loser eliminated from the tournament.
Okay, nice step. Whoa, the duck jab completely missed. Okay, or the down 4, whatever it was. Down 4-2. Okay, I like it. Okay, big call out. Nice punish there from Ulsan. Okay, running 4. Okay, probably gonna pop meter. Yes, back 2 structure. Nah, he wants the plus frame. Okay, lockdown. +6. I guess. +6. Ah, man, that's nasty. Yeah, back 2 is so good for just general kind of poke option. And when you're executing it at +6, right, the 15 frame back 2 is huge. And then on block, back 2 leaves you an FC, and you're -3. The only problem with like FC down forward 1 and Dragunov is it doesn't actually high crush. So Kazuya could challenge it with jabs. The problem is, you know, Kazuya has a slower counter game, all things considered, on 14. So, okay, okay, Keisuke gonna have to pop meter here. Oh, he drops it. He misses the confirm. Okay, got it that time with down back 1. Wow, down back 4. I can't believe that killed. That must have been a rage buff. Okay, that was a big round. Oh no. Okay, luckily lower damage potential, big trade in favor of Ulsan, down to being a counter hit. So like plus 13, plus 14. Oh yeah. Okay. Keisuke, last chance gas for him. That was another rough round. Okay, flash out. Good defense. Good from blocking here from Ulsan. Okay, nice step. Wall is broken. 4 for 2. Now what though? Spike option? But now you're back to the wall. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, no cancel. Now he's going to cancel it though. Holy shit. Wow, dude. Keisuke with zero fucking fear, huh? So scary. Oh no. Big step launch. Short carry back 4-3, down 3, option, keep it simple. The toe kick is a little bit scarier because that running 2 could always come out of nowhere to maintain pressure. Oh yeah, nice duck. I also like that combo until the very end. Oh, no challenge. Down 3. Ah. Damn, that's it for our hero. And what was that final round? Yeah. In a long set, Keisuke I think probably would take that, but good shit. But I like this here from Ulsan. So he recognized the wall was shitty. So when he bets it on this wall stand too, follow up. Yeah, the duck. He's like, okay, well I'm gonna 2 jab because I don't want to really push my opponent far away mid option. Unfortunately, the 4-4 pushes him into the wall, but it doesn't give a splat such that it would break the wall. If it was a little bit closer, this 4-4 actually probably would have broke it if they're just like a little close to the wall. But he already hit him, and then he put him to a spin state, and he tries to push him off of it, but yeah, no dice. And then by this time, he's ready to rot it out. Could have challenged there, but understandable that he didn't challenge. Because right, if he challenges and fucks up, he dies. Can't really blame him for that. But then, yeah, same situation. You got the plus 6 situation off the blue spark or whatever, the heat smash, and it's down 3.
Ulsan survives. Ulsan continues on. For sides right now. Oh, the real RPS.
This will be a good game, though.
Nobi versus Raef. Oh, first.
Let's see if it's Nobi's destiny to win here.
He's a rock guy. You got to think about
the longest standing Dragunov player here. Ulsan famously picking up Dragunov, like basically 2 months ago. his week 1 Dragunov basically won. Atif has been playing Dragunov for a while, so I can't completely shit on Atif there. But yeah, here Nobi for sure playing the character the longest. So if anyone deserves the win with a buff knob, it's definitely him. So I gotta get props there.
Oh yeah, I think they're having a good time out there.
I think they're having a good time, man. Look, first time here, man. I love the venue, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I walked in last night. We watched Street Fighter 2 here, and it looked amazing in this arena. It was actually really cool. A lot of people came to hang out. Look, watching how beautiful this looks on this screen.
It looks awesome, doesn't it?
It looks amazing. I can't wait to see the rest of how Evo is gonna play out here, but I can't wait to see how the rest of this Tekken 8 is gonna play out here either.
Exactly. We got our next match, Raef versus Nobi. Let's take a look at the win path here for Raef now. You can see, obviously, he had a crazy path, as most players did in this bracket. You have 4,000 plus people. You're going to have a crazy path. Taking out Von Oss along the way. Ran into round 3. Sonic Fox took him out 2-0. Then John Ding 2-0 as well, right? And Rhythm, who was on fire yesterday in round 4. You see him going down 2-0 as well to Raef. And finally, in the matchup to get into the top 6, took out Lowhigh 2-1. It was intense down to the wire. I'm telling you guys, go watch the qualification matches for the top 6. Some of the best Tekken you will ever see. That match was absolutely insane. He popped off so hard, he hit it the floor, bounced right back up like nothing happened. It was amazing.
Oh, man, Raef is definitely one of those players I feel like you should always keep track of. A very strong player, and, of course, also qualified through PlayStation tournaments.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
So many different avenues to get to this point. Shout-outs to PlayStation tournaments, but giving other players...
Yeah, definitely. A big shout-out to Sony and PlayStation for that. Yeah, it is cool that they did have those like qualifier matches and whatnot, so that way people, who might not be able to normally go can go. Now, granted, the people who tend to win are people who are like sponsored anyway, but still, yeah, still gotta get props. Can't hate on them.
And I've commentated a couple of them. You've commentated a couple of them.
Raef won this trip.
Exactly, right?
But here we go. Another one. Hey, guess who he's going to play against? Dragunov.
Wait. This is our first time seeing Nobi on the stage. Guys,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
would like
Yeah,
Nobi
get
to take
props.
the set. Make some noise! What about Raef? If you like Raef to take it, make some noise, guys!
Okay, I don't know what the launch started, but here we go.
Oh, yeah, Nobi fans out.
Yeah,
Nobi
Raef
for Evo
versus
champion.
Nobi, but other way around.
Keep
Nobi
the
versus
pressure
Raef.
on early. This is Stacy actually being
Poke
low.
out. Nice stat. Full splat. Okay. I don't think he's a pop meter. Probably just keep it simple. Yeah, I like the mix-up Oki. Wow, nice parry on the incoming back plus 2. Interesting. Okay, Raef being really proactive with the pairing. I like how Nobi made a statement by immediately going for the... Oh, yeah. Immediately going for the sleigh ride, the QCF3. Okay, good break. I like how hyperactive both players are. Man, nice stepping. Ooh. Dash guard. Let's go. Got Raef to bite into it. Beautiful max punish. Woo! Got him during the parry frames on the 4-4-2 cancel. That was pretty sick, though. Yo, Nobi playing hella good. What the fuck? Oh, my God. He's not dead. He sure as hell ain't happy. Down 2, lockdown, good patience, meter pop. Gotta guess for life. Yeah, gotta guess for your life, dude. Wow. Nobi's so good. What the hell? Okay, back 3. Okay, doesn't want to challenge in. After back 3, I think Dragunov was plus 11G. So the running 2 can't be beat, but against a character like Jin, it's scarier because, right, he can parry and then he can just launch you for your mistake. Okay, good patience. Wow, what a trade. And able to still link the 4-4. Okay, nice hit. TD2, keep it simple. Whoa, meaty throw? Hello? Oh my God, I've not seen that tech. Oh no, baited. Yeah, if I was Nobi, I would just do a toe kick. I would just taunt kill. Okay, what the fuck was that setup? Okay, so at the wall, CD2, meter pop, sidestep left, 1 jab, back forward 2, 1+2. That is so nice. And then from there, the blue spark throw means he can't escape it. So this is proper meaty. So the only way Raef can not get hit is by not teching. And then once the throw initiates, with Dragunov, of course, it's a 50-50-50, a 33%er. You just have to guess correctly for your life. So yeah, that was cool. I have to remember that. 1 jab, back forward 2, 1+2. That was pretty cool.
We got to start micing up the coaches, bro.
I know, man.
We got to start micing up the coaches, but that means you can only have one. Do with that what you will.
Okay, what tips? What do you think? What do you think he's saying? What do you think Joke is saying?
He said, "Are you locked in?"
Damn, are you locked in?
All right, here we go.
Are you my friend?
Game 2 on the set.
I'm sorry. What the fuck? Back 4-3 opener? Yo, Nobi's sick. Okay, nice step. Yeah, 3-1 off the wall. Good combo from Raef. Wow. Yo, Jin is so good. Oh my God, doesn't get a wall infinite. Kind of unfortunate for Raef because his back's to the wall now. Okay, pops it. I like it. Can't parry it. Can't spot it. Can't armor it. Down 4, it gives his turn up. I like it. No need to overcommit. Generic down 4. -4 on hit. Whoa, look at that. Doesn't want to go into the 50-50. So he just staggers off CD. Oh, no. Yo, Nobi is so good. What the fuck? This game is perfect for him. Nice challenge. Yeah, +0 on the down forward 4 with Jin. Okay, CD4 or running 4. My apologies. There we go. Representing it. Oi, that's a real punish. -15, and then the heat smash is 15. Perfect. Okay, big Demon Paw. Good defense. Nice call out from Nobi. Okay, good parry. Whoa, countered sleigh ride. Okay, drops the running 2, gets a forward buffered forward 2 instead. Actually, I out. I like that. Yeah, Dragunov, non-airborne mobile character. He's not going to hop kick there because he doesn't have one. Nice step. Ooh, I like this clock burn there from Raef. Just representing, you know. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he representing any option there to just make sure that, you know, Nobi's clock runs out there. So that was a great read. So it's like, okay, he recognized that Nobi wants to get in. Keep out option. Now he shows the back forward 2-3, technically -10, but Jin can cancel it in certain positions. So 2-4 punish, +5 option, and then just to burn the clock out at that +5 after the electric. Back 2-1, super simple. So such that if Nobi hits the heat smash in this position, the back 2-1 effectively is going to be meaty. So, but man, that was rough. That Nobi looked really clean there. Yeah, super good play from Nobi. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything to go over in that match. That
Nobi and Ulsan will get that run back in the losers bracket in the top, or Nobi into the top.
I mean, seeing Nobi play that. God, is it going to be Atif versus Nobi in grand finals?
Oh, we start with the RPS. Oh, and he just looked away so far. He's like, yeah, I know exactly what you're going to do. Damn, he beat him 2-0 with the RPS and 6-0 round? That's crazy.
Oh, that was so clean, dude. That was also clean. And in this situation, the one jab, back forward 2, 1+2, meaty tackle, force 50-50-50.
On the wall where he got the tackle after. Nobi just seems so prepared.
No, it's absolutely wild.
And yeah, the ability for Nobi to churn off the gas is just so good too.
Such a good character at dictating that pace. And you can see the damage output still crazy good for him there. Nobi with the pop-off and the victory to stay alive and move on to the top floor.
Look, Nobi, one of those very prideful players, man. He said a while ago, man.
Yeah, I was talking to someone on YouTube there. They're like, okay, how to nerf Dragunov? And one of their suggestions was to make back 4 I-16. It's currently I-14, and yeah, I-16 is way overkill. But like, if they made it such that back 4 was 15 again, okay, not the worst thing. But then at the same time, I would say to propose a counterbalance is up forward 1, the high option for Dragunov, should have been -14 or I-14 for like forever now. It's crazy that up forward 1 still is kind of like mediocre, all things considered. I would like to see if you get rid of back 4-1 or back 4-3, Namco, the I-15, yeah, please make up forward 1 I-14. Everyone on every Dragunov player will gladly take that. Because to be honest, the fact that they gave Dragunov back 4-3 on 14 and brand new move forward 4-3 on 14 is crazy. Like they gave him like 2 really one insanely strong 14 frame Punisher and one decently good Punisher, but the problem is it gets overshadowed by back 4-3. That forward 4-3 is rare to find utility out of it, e.g. or namely because it's a high versus a mid, stuff like that. So. Yo, the Viscount Vesto. Yeah, shouts to Viscount. He couldn't make it. He got hit by the cloud fire or whatever it's called. Shit, I guess he's an IT, works under IT.
It's almost like a farmer's market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should hear the sizzle that you're hearing right now.
Okay.
Send all those waves up to your mouth.
Yeah, we can take a look at the match again. Yeah, this was, man, this was rough.
Make some noise.
Like what was the first round like?
Raef? If you like Raef to take
Oh yeah, he got a low parry clearly. Good combo from Raef. Yeah, non-wall crush, unfortunate. Wow, what a step, dude. That was it. That was the beginning of the end, huh? I like that, representing it. Beautiful parry. Yeah, there was another situation right there. And look, they're also the flinch option. Like, look at how proactive Nobi's playing. So, reading the fact that, like I said, back 3 on +11 G. So typically you want to go for running 2, but against Jin you can't. Because if he parries your running 2, you get launched, you get twin piston, or sorry, can launched. So he goes for Slade Ride, so +0. Deep step, 1 checkout, back forward 2, cancels the CD input, because same thing, he's waiting for Raef to react. Hits a button there. And we see a sequence later, I think in round 2 as well, same thing. And this sucked because he pops the meter, but yeah.
The third dimension, bro. I'm out.
The wild attitude barely missed as well. Still very close to the life bar. They're playing Tekken.
There you go. See, little shimmy option. Wait for him to react.
Great break on the throw.
Nice step, and then dash up, bait out the hop kick, and do it again. So good. Oh, there you go. That's another like funky ass situation, right? So +7, 442 cancel, 1+2. And because he's already in, he's recovering in the parry, he gets thrown. So +5 for Dragunov. 4-3, 1+2 meaty option. Keep in mind, Jin can parry, and we do see the parry later. Hits him with the Eris reset. Represent the low. And then you gotta guess, just right? Meter pop. +6, +6, +6, and then hit him with the switchblade.
Still gets the perfect. Raef in trouble.
Yeah, big trouble right now. Get around him.
Interesting. Look at wave you into Blizzard Hammer interrupt. Backdash out of the back 4-2. Twitch blade confirm or commit. No dice. Oh, the 3+4 there. I didn't even see that. That was nice. Wow. So, yeah, Jimmy had talked about 3+4 with Dragunov. Even though it's a high, it's not super good. But the way you use Dragunov 3+4 acts very similar to the way you use Brian neutral orbital. So at this range, neutral orbital, right? Your advancing orbital doesn't really represent anything. But if your opponent tries to space invade, your neutral orbital is effectively a keep out tool. So you don't get hit by random jab, which is probably the most important thing for Dragunov. For orbital, not so much. But like at this range, you don't get hit by random jab. Your 3+4 still hits them, and then it's still safe because you're able to tech roll. Safe with air quotes, because technically it's not safe, but. And big trade. And then here we go. We see that sick reset. Back forward to throw is so sick. And again, you can't escape that. You have to just purely guess the 50-50-50. Okay, where was the next sequence? Was it off of this? Okay, overhead. Doing lockdown. Nice step. Yeah, 3-1. Back forward 2-1. Yeah, this is a really good combo, nonetheless.
That was a crazy combo from Raef here. But you can see the life bar.
There you go. See, cancel again off of crouch dash.
That was a crazy combo from Raef here.
Yeah, so good. What's also interesting is because, Nobi's playing on 1P, is whenever he's doing these crouch cancels, he's canceling to Jin's strong side. So this is only really representing a threat because Raef is kind of getting razzle-dazzled.
Third is high.
Oh, wow. You really got to be careful right here. Down force. Starting to stagger the offense a little bit to see if Raef's going to react. Down
yeah, counter it. Got to guess. There, see, same sequence. So full crouch, down forward, 1-4, +7 situation. So typically off of 50-50 here, you think, okay, the opponent's going to respect my plus frames, you go for CD4. Or if the opponent's not going to respect my plus frames, I go for CD3. But Nobi, understanding that he wants to stay risk-averse, cancels the +7, baits out the back 1+2, which perfectly sets up the back tube with punish. Like, so fucking good, dude. Like, crazy good.
Sets up our loser semifinal, Ulsan versus Nobi. The run back from the path to get here into this top 6.
Speaking of the path, let's check out the victory path.
So good, man, so good.
You can see all the way up until we got Subdog, we got Nimrod. These are all round 1 matches. But then you get to round 2, you see King J in there, Liquid Snake Eater, Gambino.
I wonder who Jay played. He must have played Leroy, right? Unless he plays a different character nowadays.
And then, of course, 2-1 over Nobi, who is also here in this top 6. So once again, no path to victory is easy here, especially for Tekken 8.
Jimmy J did not lose 2-1. He got 6-0'd. That's wrong.
Says a lot about how strong he is, man. A lot of people was looking at Atif late last year, seeing like,
yeah, that's completely wrong. Props to Jimmy, but he got 6-0'd.
And even still, so many more players coming out of that region to represent in such a strong fashion. Atif, definitely one of the players at the top of that list.
Exactly, and it's his first time out here at Evo even, and he's here in the winter finals, so top 3 finish guaranteed. And of course, this is also
taking the results. I mean, hey, it makes NorCal look better, huh? Well, we take those. We take that here in NorCal.
Look, man, Tekken World Tour, we just found out is going to be in Japan for the first time. The Tekken
Jimmy's really good. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever played like world-class caliber players yet, but Jimmy is very good. There's a reason multiple TWT finalists. That guy is hella good. But like to get 6-0 is so crazy to me.
RPS coming up here though. Arslan and Atif on the stage. They're pointing, they're thinking about it. I've never seen him RPS. Oh, Arslan's a rock guy. 1-0 Arslan. Oh, they're rocking it up. Avalanche of
who's
Arslan,
in
3
that?
rocks in a row.
The mind games.
There it goes.
Was that a scissors?
Yeah, that was a scissor.
I think he did scissors to paper, yeah. That was scissors, right? Maybe they just do
Strange
one hand.
scissors from Pakistan.
Maybe the scissors are broken.
That looked like a normal scissor. It didn't look that weird. It wasn't like he did a single finger scissor, like almost like a gun, but
Big moment here. So I think historically, Atif might have a small edge over Arslan. Right, and I was talking to Spag about this potential matchup yesterday, and he says sometimes Arslan.
yeah, that's true. I mean, if you're the one experimenting, right, and you thoroughly go over everything, yeah, that's 100% true. The issue is when you have a training partner and your training partner tends to do fake shit, and for some reason you start thinking that fake shit's real shit. That's when you start getting in trouble. But if you're properly going into the training mode, into the lab, and you're actually working on shit, like figuring shit out, yeah, that's perfect. Because yeah, in the long run, that's good because you're not going to run into fake shit. With that being said, certain shit is better than other shit, but still, hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I agree with Nobi.
All right. Well, this is going to be interesting, especially for these two. Both countrymen here, both world-class talent between these guys.
Yeah, extremely competitive out here, right? Look at that, 4-time Evo champion. That's such a crazy thing to have under your name.
I mean, look, there's not many people that even go that far. I mean, we got
can't even
Sonic
get one
Fox,
for most people.
Right? We got Sonic Fox, we got Justin. It ain't too many people that got both. We got John Choi. It ain't too many people to get multiple, you know?
I think the crazier thing about it, though, is obviously, you know, you have multi-time Evo champions, but Evo back in, like, the early 2000s was like a couple hundred people for a bracket. Now we're talking about thousands of people per bracket, and Arslan is getting the multi-time champion. That's crazy.
Only 4 people have more Evo champions.
Yo, that'd be cool if we saw Raven. We ain't seen no Raven, though.
Man. So I'm curious to see, do we get this crazy character pick?
Yeah, I want to know what characters are going. It looks like it's going to be the Nina versus the Dragunov. The main characters coming out here for the winter final. Game number 1 setting up. Arslan Ash versus Atif.
We're going back to the mansion. Back to this guy's house that we're going to destroy with our fight.
This Lee guy.
He's got enough money. He's okay.
Yeah. I hate rich people. Gosh. Game number 1.
Get that camera out of my face.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, Arslan Ash versus Atif.
In the Nina. I love to see it.
One check out. Wow, I like the back 3. Okay. The only issue I have with the back 3, nice counter it down 3, confirm. The only issue I have with the back 3 there is Arslan, if he Heihachi does or just drops back, it won't work at +4 situation, but still, the represent is good. Oh, wow. That track, man. Someone in the comments said it only tracked because he canceled it with Heat Dash, or Heat Burst. Heat Dash canceled, but it just hits, man. I don't. They nerfed it, but did they nerf it? Oh, good full root there from Arslan. Full down forward 1 root. Good call out. Okay, first blood to Arslan.
So simple with Nina. Nothing too crazy.
CD4 lockdown. Good patience. Yeah, he recognized he fucked up the combo. No need to over. No. Okay, I stand corrected. Although in that situation, yeah, it was +7, right? That wasn't the +4 running too. Okay, easy wall combo. This is Dragunov we're talking about. Okay, wow, really popped the meter there. Interesting. Good block, good punish. -13, perfect. Okay, nice sidestep right. Good recognition. Wow. Oh my god, he got full splat. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, -2. Down forward 1 is -2 on block, so turn still out. I don't remember down forward 1 being -2, but it is. I thought it was -3. It commits. Yeah, -12, perfect. Yeah, we talked about how down 2 1+2 with Nina is super fucking strong. It's only -12 on block. Who gives a shit? It's a launcher, by the way. The patience, light punish from Arslan. Okay, no break on the calm 1. Guaranteed follow-up, too. Because Nina needs those. Dragunov doesn't have shit. But I guess Dragunov has everything else. Okay, that was big round for Arslan. Yeah, kind of chipping away at Atif. Oh, drops CD4. Yeah, what's crazy? Wow. Yeah, what's crazy with Atif is just his consistency when it comes to, like, little micro-stepping and backdashing. It's almost like he's still playing T7. Whoa! No! Okay, size up 2 -14 as far as I still know. Yeah, the 3-1 on Dragunov is what do you call it? 15. So a nice carry. Lets him drop out. Surprise. Whoa. Interesting. I'll have to rewind that once we get out of this. Wow, because the running to the heat smash is pretty linear. Okay, one check for alignment. I like it. CD2 meter pop. Oh, he went for the Nobi. Okay, so there's two reasons why they didn't work. The first reason was the Axie. He recovered off of diagonal wall, so that's not really a thing. The second reason was the issue that Atif didn't one jab before, so it was too many hits or too few hits. So the tech position was different. I like the idea. Wait a minute. Oh, tries to go for the hero read on backsway. Okay, so what the fuck happened here? So okay, gunshot off. Oh, I think he tried pushing in, so the dash in helped for alignment. And like I said, in this position, yeah, the reason the reset missed, right, was because, like I said, the hits. So splat to the floor, back forward 2. Yeah, there's too few hits, and then, like I said, the Axie was wrong. So he got diagonal wall. Diagonal wall messes up the recovery on the hitbox and stuff like that. Okay, counter hit. City 1 option fishing. Okay, I don't hate it. Wow, counter at root. Okay, I haven't seen that in Tekken 8 actually. Okay, running Blom Bomb, lockdown, big side step 4, easy kill. Yeah, that side step 4 or 2 or whatever is so good, man. That move is hella good in this game. Like, you have to hella commit to the duck. Do it again. Okay, I'm gonna say even if that wasn't a kill right away on damage, the breakable wall would have blown him up into the air. 100% kill. Okay, counter hit. Well, I like the down 2. Only +2 after 1-2 with Dragunov. Yeah, 1-2-1 is counter confirmable of heat engager though, of course. Oh, what the fuck? No frames. How do you win there? Okay, pops it. Counter hit again. Oh, that's spicy because you're only +5 after heat dash cancel and back 4 on 14. Oh shit, I take it back. We were talking about that earlier. My bad. Okay, running 4. Yeah, I'm gonna say I would pop a meter too. Okay, +7, +6. Counter it again! The same sequence! Every time! Damn! Yeah, he really has a read on it. An Arslan just kind of pushing out there. What did Arslan try to push out at -6? What did he go for? Duck jab, ah. Interesting. Oh shit, they're right back into it. I had a feeling they were going to go right into it. Okay, there we go. A nice move from Atif. Wow, chase down back 4. The beat Heihachi of all options. Spicy stuff. Okay, I like this. Poking in, poking out from Atif. Yeah, not going to commit. Good movement. Big back 2 to lock him down. Homing property, of course. Ah, down 2. This is so good. That move is so good. Like, I can't understand how that move is so good. Because you can't thread against the punish. I talked about that in the top 64 video. Yeah, there are no frames for you to properly punish down 2. Like, for instance, with Dragunov down 3 or you can thread in a 12 frame in between. But Nina down 2, 1+2, you can't thread anything. And again, it's a counter launcher that is a instant tornado spin. And it's only -12. So good. And it high crushes, right? Because down 2. I would say probably one of the best lows in the game. Oh, okay, I like the idea. Trying to get like a wall infinite going. Yeah, Tiff trying to force this. Wow, what a duck. After down 3 sequence, Nina is -8. So, yeah, Tiff trying to throw on 12. Unfortunate. Okay, drops back. Back 2 opener from a Tiff is interesting. Yeah, Dragunov back 2 does not actually high crush. Yeah, see that the fear of the down 2 is slowing down Atif's punishment. Because he doesn't want to get clipped by the counter launcher. Again, only minus 12. Who cares? Patience. Fishing. Good duck. Okay, nice combo from Atif. Beautiful resplat line, too. Oh, and he's dead. Wow. I don't know if that was confirmed, but I think Atif probably was going to hit the 5 anyway, just to do a little bit more damage. Little chip damage. Good patience. Cock dammer scary, though. Well, big trade. Yeah, ooh! Running 4. Okay, almost certainly wanted 4-4-4, but he had a buffered on it. Okay, beautiful duck. Atif kind of going hard in the paint, seeing as how he doesn't have heat mode enhanced yet. Yeah, that's a big read for not a lot of benefit. Oh, is that going to kill him? Yeah, let's say Blom Bomb does a ton of damage. Okay, that was a big fucking round. If that didn't kill, of course, that would have killed Arslan. Fishing, nice backdash. Sidestep presence, good challenge. Fishing, commits. That is launch punishable, perfect. Yeah, it's weird to see that Nina has all these like high-flying mid kick flip options, but for some reason, Asuka and Xiaoyu's are not launch punishable, but Nina's is. I don't understand that, to be honest. It's kind of frustrating to play against them. And you see them doing those kick flips or the flipping kicks. It's like, bro, what? Why are theirs like safer compared to Nina's? Again, don't cry for Nina. Don't cry for Dragunov. But still, it's like they have a couple like weird quirks that they still have in the game for some reason. Okay, big lead for Atif, not popping the meter. Good read by him. Oh, now he's going to pop the meter. Nice recognition. Wow, good combo. Holy shit. 50-50 forced. Oh, duck ship out.
Got a combo off of that. Yo, Rage is gonna get some health back through this combo as well.
Yeah, during the sleigh ride, Dragunov is vulnerable for, well, I mean, he's vulnerable the entire time, but he goes from a standing state to a crouching state to a float state. So that duck jab hit Atif during the float state frames. Wow, nice. Switchblade able to defend, huh? Okay, trap knee, minus 14. The patience. 1-2 out. I'm going to say Atif is in trouble. Trap knee, light punish again. Ah! The W trap at the wall center. Yeah, like the trap knee used to be 14. If it's not 14, it's definitely 13. Okay. Patience. No, what a low parry on the sidestep forward. Get that shit out of here. Okay, good meter pop. Sidestep right. Yeah, he should have sidestep right back 4-3. Short carry would have got next to the wall. Okay, plus options. Fishing, good cancel, position change, dangerous. Back 2 out. I don't understand the back 2 at all from Arslan. Good patience. Counter hit. Well,
he's gonna do it. He's got range on this. Gonna be the end. Arslan Ash can cash his ticket to
that should hit. Damn, that down 3+4 though. Okay, the reason I don't like. Okay, so first of all, like this round at the end definitely got out of Atif's hand. So this was good. Like the meter pop was smart, but yeah, he definitely should have sidestepped right to do a back 4-3 to splat. Now, in context, I don't know how far the wall is, right? But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, we have the possibility of maybe, you know, possible wall infinite or splat option. Once afterwards, we see the wall positioning, and the wall actually was right here. So back 4-3 would have got the splat. So the idea was to force a 50-50 off of FC, because the back 4-2 can transition into FC by holding down. And then from down, you know, FC option. Okay, CD4 he went for, and then took the plus frame, so +7. Backs away. Lockdown. So the throw position change basically spelled doom for Arslan. He was going all in. It probably wasn't worth the risk to go for the 1+2 throw, but luckily it worked out. So the reason I don't like the back 2 follow-up here is not so much to interrupt Atif and Atif trying to mash out or backdash. The reason in this position, like common trap idea, is to go for Blom Bomb again. So like if you go for down 2 in this position, like Blom Bomb gets eaten, you eat back 2 because he's mashing back 2-2. He's committing to the string. That way he can confirm the third hit off of back 2. So back down 2 just naturally OSs everything that realistically Arslan's going to go for. Now he's shown a couple of up forward ones in the set, but he hasn't done it so often that it's like, okay, he's going to for sure go for it. Like that was sick. Yeah, it looked. I think Atif thought he had counter hit on back 4-2, so that's why he transitioned to FC and went for a mix-up. But it only works if it's counter hit. So one thing that with Dragunov with back 4-2 is you can actually OS back 4. Well, OS is. I'm talking about a manual OS. So you either do back 4-2 down 1 or back 4-2 1. So basically, what happens is your 1 takes precedence over the down transition. If you hit the 1, the 1 still comes out and you counter confirm it, right? But if you do back 4-2 and then hold 1 and don't hit the 1 afterwards, right? Back 4-2, hold down. You transition to FC. So instead of you being, back in the day, it was +8. And instead of you being +8, the frames were half, so you're +4. The difference is that +4 with Dragunov is much more effective because you're actually in an FC position, such that you can apply pressure afterwards. The issue we talked about earlier was that full crouch down forward 1 doesn't actually high crush. So that's a detriment to Dragunov. And from this position, he just rotted out. Down 2 is smart, good patience. He doesn't want to overcommit because the threat of Rage Art is on the table. And it's hard for Dragunov to NC kill in this position, right? Because they're just Dragunov things. And then, yeah, just he goes all in down back 3+4. A little bit greedy just because the down back 3+4, same thing. Wouldn't have killed, and it's only +3. That's the only kind of issue I have with that. But yeah, the real problem was that Arslan's just hella fucking good. Atif is crazy good, and he was statistically the favorite. But like Arslan, just heart of a champion. He follows his guts through and through. So, I mean, what can you do? Yeah. Hard fought round though.
What about Ulsan? If you think Ulsan is gonna take the set to stay alive, make some noise, Las Vegas.
Yeah, like I said, the only issue with the down 3+4 in that position is just the no crush, really. Arslan is represented so much back 2, so much forward 2, that going for an option like down 3+4 is definitely scary. Especially when you're in these like scramble situations, not even considering the fact that, you know, it's Mondo launch punishable, right? Just the fact that it doesn't crush. And in a scramble, the crushing is like everything, so. But yeah, good play from Arslan, nonetheless. I still like Atif to win this. Don't get me wrong. In this matchup specifically, Ulsan and Nobi, I cannot see Nobi not winning. Like Nobi, he looked so good earlier, man. He looked crazy strong. Like I can't wait to see Atif versus or sorry, at the bare minimum, yeah, Atif versus, well, I guess not bare minimum. Atif versus Nobi. Like I'll change my stats. I think Nobi heavy favorite to win this. And sorry, by win this I mean versus Ulsan. Not to sound super biased, but I think statistically he looked super good. He looks on point today. He was studying or doing something. Good shit. But first things first, you got to beat Ulsan.
But it's getting harder for these guys to be a champion. I can tell you that right now. They dap it up. Good games, good fights. Man, Tekken is sick. All right.
It's gonna be the Reina.
Damn, Ulsan using the stick too. Look at this guy. Looking like all coy. I see that. I see that shit, Ulsan. Oh, you saw? Yeah, exactly. The Nobi Lee, but the golden stick too.
Game on.
Okay, Ulsan versus Nobi. Inspired by Yagami, maybe. Okay, low option. What a challenge at minus. Although interesting, Nobi opting to go for a 2-1 challenging, not 1-2. Okay, overhead. Yeah, churn steal out. That is plus frames, but the duck jab wins there. It would require Ulsan to commit the TP on read. Okay, I like the back two. Pops the meter. Good patience. Look at that shimmy timing almost. Good block. Ah! Down 3 is not minus 15 anymore. It's been minus 13 for a while since season 3 of Tekken 7. Oh, really? I have to watch that then, Jose. Oh, it goes for the back roll catch. Give it overhead. Nice step. Yeah, good counter stepping there from Ulsan to keep locked on. Okay, Instant Stand 3 is interesting. Woo! What a read! Damn, recognizing that, you know, he's slight negative, but he can kind of turn steal out. Okay, that's the Ulsan I want to see. I like the hard read Ulsan. I mean, all things considered, it's pretty safe, right? Flipped him. Nice defense from Nobi. He's still bleeding out, though. The airborne state. Flip over. 50-50 forced. Ah, hell sweep. Nice. Okay, commits. Blue spark. QCF2 line. Wow, what a challenge. Okay, meter pop. Light punish. -14. Yeah, everyone on the planet by now should know Reina. Twin pistons -14. Question is, will Heihachi's twin piston be -14? Nice step. Where's the launch? Ah, okay, that's a kill. Wow, Nobi has been stepping really well earlier, but it looks like he kind of second-guessed himself on that step. I'm surprised he didn't hit the 5 instantly as soon as he stepped. Okay, challenging. Yeah, CD3 with electric is safe on block for Reina. I think without the electric, it's -12, if I remember correctly. Okay, good break on the Stonehead. Position change. Oh, nice. Look, the thread needle to the Q 4 for 2. Ah, good step. Oh, interesting double hell sweep. No punish. +1 into 15. You can't beat that. You have to sidestep it. Yeah, back in the day when Heat Burst was super, super oppressive, right? You had to really understand the Heat Burst meta when it came to playing. So Heat Burst, generically I-16 for every character. But the issue with Heat Burst is that it beats everything except for Heat Smashes and Rage Arts. The problem, though, is that not every character has a Heat Smash that's 16 or faster. So with faster characters, e.g. Dragunov, you can take that +1 and go for a Heat Smash, which does a lot of damage, right? But if you play a character like Raven, you can't because his is 20. So that was kind of a, tale of two cities, haves and have-nots. So luckily we're out of that point right now, but still. Okay, overhead. Nice step, really beating the back. Down 4, okay. Back 2, nice. Notice the wall positioning, can't step it there. Blue spark throw. Yeah, he had to go for 1+2 throw. 1+2 throw would have been a kill. So he went for it. Nice. Only yeah. 1-3 with Dragunov's only +1. So he took that +1, knowing that Ulsan would either Rage Art or Heat Burst out. So Heat Burst is linear now. So okay, Sentai 3. 23 option. Doesn't commit TP. Oh, wall was good. He didn't recognize it. Lockdown. Whoa, he's dead. 24. 4-3, 1+2, Heat Dash cancel, back 2, wall stand 2. That's not a kill, my bad. It would be a kill with proper scaling, but a Heat Dash cancel penalty and yeah. Okay, yeah, Duck Jab loses to the 2 option. Or that's not 2, sorry, whatever, the Power Crush option. 2 is her Death Bomb, but Death Bomb is -4 on block. Oh, canceled. Non-canceled. Nice wall stand 1-3. Yeah, Nobi super control. Ulsan needed that. Oh. No, Blizzard Hammers didn't kill him. Yeah, good shit. Now, I like what Nobi did there. So, notice how Ulsan went for Tsunami Kick, right? So, in context, it wasn't really necessary. So, Tsunami Kick. So what Nobi did after Tsunami Kick is he punished Tsunami Kick with Heat Smash. The reason he went for Heat Smash is because Reina, under the effects of Heat Mode, when she performs her Tsunami Kick, she enters into Heaven's Wrath. So Heat Mode Heaven's Wrath has a reversal built into an auto parry. The issue here, of course, is that, right, he burnt his Heat Mode by canceling Sentai 3. But I like the idea behind Nobi. Nobi had the muscle memory. Okay, I'm not going to down forward 2 launch you, because if you're in Heat Mode, then you can parry me, right? But you know what you can't parry? Heat Smashes. We just talked about it. Keep up, guys. No. I'm a little bit surprised that the Blizzard Hammer did win. I calculated the kill too, but I can see a world where he survives by a pixel. And of course, the pixel Rage Art would have 100% killed Nobi. It does about, what, like 80-something damage, so. Okay, it was destined. I knew for a fact that Tiff and Nobi were going to play each other. Nobi's playing really, really well. A little bit shaky in that Ulsan match, but still, I want to see it. I want to see that no fear Nobi, because you know for a damn fact, like Atif is just, he plays without fear at all. He is just so solid. He completely just mentally dictates pacing.
At the PlayStation Tournament replay.
Like, incredible. Like, I after this, I definitely want to rewatch, like, Atif's matches and just watch everything like he does, man. Because he looks to be so good.
Even keeping the pressure up versus Nobi, but then this is when the turnaround started to happen. A lot more activity on the side, got 2 rounds straight.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I got to rewatch, like, Atif versus Jimmy J, man. Because again, Jimmy's really fucking good, and Atif made him look foolish. In Jimmy J's defense, that first game, the first round, actually the first 2 rounds, should have went Jimmy's way. A couple of unfortunate dropouts, weird situations that maybe Jimmy wasn't anticipating. I don't know exactly what happened, but as soon as that happened, as soon as, you know, a couple of things went Atif's way, Atif just dominated pacing the entire time. Like, super, super strong play.
Subs and Evo merch just by playing some trivia thanks to AT&T. If you're in the US and watching on Twitch, just click your answer, and if you're on a mobile, tap the red button on the chat pop out. It's as easy as that.
What are they saying? They're doing a survey or something?
Told me you have to win this tournament, Evo USA, to become the best. Evo Japan is good and all, but you have to win this one as well.
Survive the range drive attempt! It seems inevitable. There it is! Arslan Ash is your Tekken 7 champion!
Out of nowhere, able to defeat the best in the world almost easily.
After winning Evo Japan, my life changed a lot. Yeah, I was trending in Pakistan and in Japan, and I didn't know what trending means. So, but later I know that. So, I grew up in a very religious family. They taught that everything is possible.
Sponsor activation for trivia? Okay.
Such an unlikely
farming phone numbers? Yeah, it's probably pretty accurate.
And, you know, of course.
If you had
I just hate how they're like, oh, we're giving away a bunch of stuff, and they're like, no contest for people at home.
Feeling was like,
as if my FOMO wasn't bad enough for not being able to go to Evo this year.
This
by hand.
Oh yeah, the avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
You make it fresh every day?
Yes, every day. The Chipotle
Okay, 4 minutes. Rather than watch ads, let's see what can we watch.
Put me on losers? Come on, bro.
Downstairs we go.
Okay, let's take a look at the Atif versus Arslan game 3. Okay, back for 2, like nice cancel. We had seen something similar, I guess, in the final round too, where he's transitioning off now. Maybe it was no, because he also initiated on 2P, so he back forward 2, hold down, and then from there you can hold down forward the transition into crouch dash. So then crouch dash cancel, tapping up, able to block the incoming down forward 1. And yeah, man, that dash in, like, chase down back forward 3 was so smart. Yeah, look at that. Waiting for him, wait for him. Not overcommitting, running 2. It commits that time. Arslan with the beautiful Blom Bomb. And there you go. Down 2, the fear of the second hit. Like, I don't understand why Nina has down T 1+2. Why is it so safe? Like, look, it's so good. -12. Like, who gives a shit? It's so good. Any move like that completely fucks with your mind, like not even like mental frame advantage, just the fact that it's just good. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta finish my public tier list. Yeah, because I do have some changes to my tier list. So I'm gonna demote Shaheen. I'm gonna demote Lee.
No, sir. Two perfect in one game. I don't think
so I gotta still make it. Nice call out. Up 4-3 structure. Meter pop. Wall sucks. But nice. Look at that adjustment. Look at wall infinite. And he would have got the Blom Bomb follow up too. That would have been sick. And like some sort of down 4 cancel mix up and shit like that. I mean, same situation we talked about. So +8 for the down 3 structure. And then yeah, just pure read at -8.
Got him with the perfect
Like, that was so good,
game.
dude. Okay, I gotta blow my nose. 1 second. This is gonna be great. The Nobi match. I want to support Nobi. Like, I want to say Nobi's my favorite, but I mean, I gotta be realistic, right? There's a reason Atif is like arguably the best in the world.
Here at Evo 2024.
It is about to be ridiculous. We're getting into the losers finals first and foremost. It's good to be back in Las Vegas. I'm not enjoying the heat, but there's about to be heat in this RPS battle for.
I'm also glad like Atif still has his like Atif butt shirt. Like, I was hoping they like over sanitized it.
Like we said before, man, Nobi has said this Tekken.
I was like, whoa, did they switch out Atif's butt, butt last name, just to make him a little bit more brand friendly or what?
Coming from one of, if not the new region that is ahead of all others when it comes to Tekken.
I mean, the interesting thing about this matchup, obviously, Nobi beat Ulsan twice at Evo. That's the only reason Ulsan is out of this tournament.
Swept already 2-0, yeah.
Nobi in this tournament so far. Now, will he be the person, the only person to beat Nobi here at Evo? But this is top 3. The winner of this moves on to grand finals to face Arslan Ash.
Oh, wow. Well, with that being said, I want to ask Evo who they would like to see fight Arslan Ash. And we're going to start with Atif. Evo, if you would like Atif to take the set, make some noise!
I just want a good game. I want Nobi to win, but I just want it to be a good game. And I'm sure we're going to get a good game.
Nobi to take the set and move on to grand finals, make some noise!
They want to see that Evo champ showdown in the grand finals. It could happen.
I mean,
Atif did beat him.
Nobi is a Evo champ. Arslan is a Evo champ. But technically, Atif isn't, right? Because this is his first one. Losing the Visa matchup for a long time, but not this year.
Atif versus Nobi.
Asteroid headed to Earth. And you know what happens on the third round. Things get explosive.
Wow. Okay, Atif versus Nobi. Losers finals. First of 3. Wow, what a trade. Oh, my God. Yeah, cock hammer taking precedence. The sidestep 2 ain't going to do anything, of course. Okay, down 3 line. Back forward 3 reset? Yeah, oh, yeah. Nobi wasn't ready to tech roll in that spot. Yeah, the airborne hit, the back 4 count as 1 hit on the wall initially, so that's why the down 3 follow-up missed. Because he hit him on reset, so it was basically like a resplat into tailspin. Nice low parry.
This guy Atif is ready.
4-4. Do it again. Meter pop for determining the range. Wow. Yeah, CD4, heat dash cancel, CD2. Keep it simple. The move is really good.
So you got to make it count. And we're on the 3rd round, and the floor
yeah,
is
typically you sidestep right to evade, so tech roll left, no dice.
Side throw situation off the sidestep.
Yeah, actually, you can do an interesting gambit on that side throw. You can go for the unblockable throw. And actually, they tech into it. That's a tech that he's had since T5.
Off the ground.
Okay, pick up.
My man,
okay, CD2. Yeah, I don't think Atif was super comfortable with the range there. Yeah. Okay, easy kill. Yeah, a toe kick with every character is generically -3. It used to be worse, but yeah, -3. So the wall stand 1-3 is going to win clean. Looked like Nobi went for wall stand 4 in that position to try to turn steal back, but Atif recognized he was close enough to go for it. Worst case scenario, wall stand 1-3 at Dragon, I was like -12, right? So same thing. What does Nobi do? 4-1 punish, -8? Who gives a shit, yeah? Versus if he was to commit to like wall stand 1+2, which is -14, then you give like a Nobi a significantly better chance to come back. But against a character without any sort of knockdown 12 frame, yeah, who cares? You don't have a knockdown 10 or 12? Who cares? I don't give a shit about minus frames. Okay, I gotta not hit you for the next 2 seconds. Who gives a shit? Okay, big trade. Yeah, kid's hella young. What the fuck? Nice low parry, and a little deep dash back 4-3. Beautiful understanding from Atif.
Low parries are good. Full crouch low parries.
Duck jab out. Duck jab out. Yeah, +6 after duck jab, so that 15 winning there.
Okay, Nobi's got a breakable wall behind Atif. He's got a chance to make a comeback.
Good defense.
And the low does it again.
Little knockdown option to the follow down 3-2. Good recognition of the wall distance there. Sick.
1-2-1.
Okay, run into.
Challenging. Yeah, only -4.
These guys have definitely fought this before.
Good step, light punish. Oh, yeah, Nobi obviously went for something slower in that position. So he hit him with the CD3, the Slay Ride, so he's +0. Yeah, +0 situation. So Atif just pulled the meter, pulled the trigger right on the back 4 on 14. Who cares?
Hesitating just a little bit now.
Yeah, overhead. Oh, he messed up the input. What a step from Atif at like -17. Let's go.
The third
Okay,
dimension.
give him the chop.
Not helping Nobi right now. And
Do it again. Give him the chop. Okay, that's a launcher. It's going to break the wall. It should be an easy kill.
Oh my god.
TD2, down 4-3-1-4, down 2, down 3 structure. Yeah, no wall hits. So easy kill. Yeah, again, despite the fact that the heat smash state has multiple hits in it, it only counts as one hit. So. Yeah, this was the sequence though.
You guys have definitely fought this before.
So what a step. Very light punish again. So -0 situation after Slay Ride. And what did Nobi go for? Oh, 4-4-2 input mistake. It looks like maybe.
Hear the crowd. You know where their allegiances are. They want Nobi to run it back, sticking to the dragon off is going to be a mirror match.
Not looking good for Nobi. This would be one hell of a comeback.
All the bad guys hang. Yeah, bro, I just kicked the dog the other
But
day.
Atif is looking really dominant. Looking super comfortable in the Dragonon matchup here. The Dragonon mirror.
Atif needs one more game to take it and make his way back.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Nice challenge. Yeah, the CD4 is a really good tool, but it is a little bit on the slower side and sidestep rideable. So good call out from Atif. Gonna pop the wall almost certainly. Yes, up forward 1. Down for 3+4. Running option, yeah, it doesn't quite work that way in this game. The frames are different off of the QCF2, if I remember correctly. So you can't really go for that running CD2 Oki lines anymore. Post 10 frame hit or 10 hit. Okay, realignment, nice. Gonna do it again? Oh no, he's not. Interesting. Yeah, I don't understand the sidestep left there, or sidestep right for realignment issues. Okay, cool combo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no spin yet. This is probably a kill. Dragonon, by the way. Yeah, even like 4-1 short. Oh, not quite, not quite. Ah, double switchblade. Oh my god. Oh, dude, Nobi's in trouble.
What time is it? What time is it?
This is like a 99%er now. What is Jesus? That was such a clean step. Oh no. Nobi. Okay, yeah, that's actually one of the issues with that type of gambit. I thought about mentioning it earlier too. Okay, challenging through, a little scary. Yeah, trying to train him. Big hill to climb. Bleeding, yeah, slicer, tracking. Yo, Tiff stood up so fucking fast. What the hell was that?
Oh my god!
He's like, what the fuck, someone call me out? What the fuck? Yeah, so actually, I was going to mention this earlier. So the issue with this type of Oki, the back 4-2, is if you're not used to the 1+2 input, like your 1 is going to naturally OS over the 1+2. So you have to have a clean input on that. So I actually considered mentioning it earlier too, but no dice. But yeah, damn it, Tiff jumped up hella fast. Yeah, slice. Yeah, and then just chase down too. Okay, so is Atif going to win his first Evo though? His first Evo? Oh yeah, Evo in general, right? Because I don't think he's won anything else. He won TWT. What was that? 2 years ago? Question mark? Well, last year? 2 years ago? I don't know. At this point, though, like, Atif is so good. Only person standing in his way is Arslan. And in this case, like, I think Arslan is just the favorite just because he has a whole setup on Atif. But if I'm still calling it. If it was dead even, Atif still odds-on favorite. But you got to prove it. He has to prove it. So we'll see. Big hill to climb. Arslan not going to give it up easy. So, with that being said, if Atif keeps playing that well, he's in a good spot to take it.
So whatever it was from Arslan, he's got to do the same thing because right now, Atif seems motivated.
Yeah.
He seems like he wants to take this title away from Arslan?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, I always think about all the tournaments that we saw them at, but also just the fact that Atif has been on the run for so long when it comes to like coming to these tournaments and now has an opportunity to get an Evo title under his belt.
Yeah, let me boost their mic since for some reason they're hella quiet again.
Arslan Ash, but let's take a look at some of the replays presented by PlayStation tournaments to get us here on the side of Arslan Ash.
He wants some water. Just looking back at that winter final already. He had so many.
Yeah, I can't believe the down forward 1/1+2 is a counter launcher. That's crazy.
But really, the poke of the down forward 1-2 is what got him there.
I mean, the staggered game that we saw, like just a little bit for Atif, but that was the down jab, like interruption right there that stopped this overbearing kind of offense that Atif actually likes to
Wow,
go
what
with.
a read.
And Arslan just kind of really picks his spot, right? You saw it right there with the launcher, and on top of that, just the fact that he's willing to just sit there and duck in front of your face sometimes, especially it seems in the case of Atif.
Oh, man. But here we go, guys. We are setting up for the grand finals of EVO 2024 for Tekken 8. Arslan Ash versus Atif.
We've come a long way, man. The largest Tekken bracket ever, and you guys are about to see the first champion crown for Tekken 8 EVO 2024. This is about to be ridiculous. I want to see, but I feel like the thing about EVO and how it corresponds to the tour, I feel like this sets the pace. It's like once the champion is crowned, that person gets a giant target on their back, and it's like, that's the guy that I need to take out. And it's funny because it's like,
I mean, it's true.
Competitive fighting games,
but at the same time, it's
like
Atif and Arslan. I mean, like they already have giant like targets on their back, right? TWT champion, multiple Evo winner, Arslan. I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than that.
They're gonna have that target on their
With
back
that being
too.
said,
Look,
keep in mind EWC is like the next big fight.
This is a Masters Plus event, so this is going to be one of those events.
EWC is going to be crazy, dude. Because there's a
Tekken
big
World
difference
Tour
between
Final. But of course,
respect
pride is
and $500,000.
Without a doubt. So we're probably going to get the Nina back from Arslan here. We're probably going to get that Dragunov out of Atif. But it could be a long set, right? We have a situation where if Atif continues playing the way he's playing, we might get a reset, which I don't even know the last time we had an Evo reset in the grand finals.
I'm going to tell you right now, I definitely don't remember, but I know Atif is aiming for that bad boy right now. The way he popped off when Nobi actually, when he was like, he finished playing. Oh, wait a minute, we got RPS? Let's go.
RPS with the crowd in the back.
Oh,
he scissored him.
Oh, wait a minute.
Atif.
Bro, he was mad. Did you see the look on his face?
He's serious mode right now. Paper. Oh, my goodness. He said, I won.
I won. That was
just
cool.
So you know.
I want to win again.
In case you don't know how this game works, I won. 2-0,
Look,
Atif.
I'm reminded of at Gamers 8 when we saw Atif and we did the interview, and it was Korea versus Pakistan because it was team versus team. And literally, Atif said, you know what motivated him the most to win? Is when Nee said that was his trophy. And when he said that, that was probably one of the dopest things anybody has ever said when it comes to competition. But you know Arslan wants the 5.
I mean, you know, too, that the pride in him is what caused that pop-off from the last set, too, right? It's like, come on, man, now I just set up a Pakistan Grand Finals. Now you guys know what's up. Pakistan at the top of EVO. But who's going to take home the title?
Oh, yeah. Yo, EVO 2024, this is for all the points. A lot of points and a lot of pride. If you guys would like the returning EVO champion, Arslan Ash, to take the set, make some noise! Or if you would like his countrymen to come and steal his shine and get his first EVO championship, if you would like Atif to take it, make some noise!
Wow.
Oh, yo.
Okay, I thought they were going to be more in favor of Arslan, to be honest, but they're pretty split out there.
That's what I like to see. I like to get the crowd involved.
All right.
I like how Atif gets, like, I feel like he cares so much more.
So what do you guys think? You think Arslan's going to take this through? I kind of feel like he's going to, but I still think Atif.
History of Tekken 8 so far, right? We're only about 6 months into the game so far.
We'll see.
Arslan Ash was kind of struggling. It took him a while before he even got his first win. So coming into this bracket with 4,600 plus entrants, I wasn't sure he'd be able to crack into that top 6. So when I saw him make the winner side of the bracket top 6, I was like, damn, he still got it. But now, on the winner side of Grand Finals, I would not have been able to predict that. That's amazing.
I mean, I'm glad that you said that because even Arslan came on Twitter and said himself, like, hey, man, like, I still have work to do. I got to find a character. And this is before the Nina, obviously. But that lets you know just how hard he is at working to find that character. But also just the training habits, man. He plays a lot more sets when it comes to competitive Tekken just to get better. They're playing the first to 15s, the first to 20, those long sets. We've seen it with our own eyes, man. It was one of those instances. Oh man, yo crowd, you guys look beautiful out there. Yo, Evo 2024.
Okay, let me turn the mic down because they tend to boost it during the match.
Make some noise for yourselves one more time. I love y'all too.
Here
That's
we
real.
go.
That's
Grand Finals. Arslan Ash with the Nina.
Yeah, like they've hella boosted the mic. I already dropped it like 10 decibels.
Make some noise for me out there.
Okay, we got Atif versus Arslan Ash. This is Grand Finals. And let me turn down their mic again because, damn, they have it so boosted. A decent punish. Keep in mind, Blonde Bomb is -14. Okay, now they killed their mics again. Bro, fucking make up your mind, guys. Whatever, Eddie. The 1-2 out, down 2 lockdown. Yeah, I like it. The down 2 with Dragunov hits on what? 18. So +2 off of 1-2. Down 2 would hit on 16. So Blonde Bomb with Nina, I think, is 15. Or sorry, it's 17. Oh! Did not quite a kill. Oh, he's on range recovery. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Arslan has to go all in. Oh, the generic down 4 killed. Wow. Okay.
We're on round in.
Wow.
Reset, guys.
Get patience. Switchblade challenge. Yeah. Wow. Counter hit. Like the QCF1 presence. Okay, a little bit too far, or maybe a little bit late on the QCF1 for short carry. Okay, counter throw. Yeah, no plus there anymore. So they are able to recover quicker such that you don't get anything guaranteed. Oh, counter hit, WTF. Okay, Arslan probably going to pop the meter. Yeah, he has to judge the wall distance. It is in a weird spot. Yeah, look how far it is. Ooh, that was the right read, but throws do not track anymore. B105 nerf, unfortunately. Good movement from Arslan to evade incoming. Okay, 1+2 out. Aishida's away. Beautiful punish. Oh, I like this patience from Atif. Changing the pacing on his approach. Speaking of which, good poke out. Committing. Okay, doesn't want to punish. Little down to OS punish. That was a good step. What the fuck? Ah, Churn Steal. We talked about it. -2 on down forward 1. Yeah, after seeing all these duck jabs and kind of Churn Stealies, I wouldn't doubt it if they're going to nerf down forward 1. Which is unfortunate because they did buff it. Hey, what a challenge. CC back forward 2 1-hit confirm. So scary. Okay, STFU. Lockdown Damek 3. No fear from Atif. Counter hit. Gotta guess. What a low parry. Oh, he drops the combo. Wait a minute. Ah, okay. All in goes for the orbital option. Beautiful switchblade challenge. That was pretty big. That was a hell of a round. We thought Arslan was gonna, represent the double, QCF1 or triple QCF1 line, pop the floor with that 4-2, 1+2 structure or whatever. Would have been sick. He had a chance, but unfortunately, I don't know if it was pressure or wall distance or whatever, or the carry or whatnot. But man, that was one hell of a drop. So that kept Atif maintaining this momentum. And this game especially is really like momentum heavy. The nice thing is like blowouts or perfects are so frequent now that you kind of just shake them off. You get perfected, you're like, okay, whatever. The next round is a new game, basically. Okay, good defense. Yeah, Atif representing the down 2, not so much the beat sidestep, but just the beat this keep out game. So Arslan it looks like he's tending to do keep out forward 2, keep out jab, and only once he's applying pressure does he start transitioning into this down forward 1-2 idea. The benefit of down forward 1-2, of course, nice. Back 1 is -10 on block, not -12. So yeah, it's like, okay, well, if the down forward 1-2 jails, right, and I'm approaching, it's never going to not hit. So I'm just gonna, chill over here. You do your thing. That's okay. Deal with this down forward 1-2. Just eat it. This backdash is worse in this game now. And you not only have to backdash into duck. Okay, QCF4 in line. Yeah, probably input mistake. I think Arslan wanted to Heihachi wall stand for. Meter pop. Ah. Okay, I don't hate it. That's okay. Fishing for the high option. Arslan was poking out in that position, so it's not that bad. Ace down 1-2, beating Heihachi. Challenging, yeah, cancel. Nice little sidestep right, clean from Arslan. Yeah, Arslan is starting to pick up steam. This ain't over yet, but this is starting to get scary. Like, look at that, no fear. Nice stepping. Atif just fishing for that 1-2, because 1-2-1 is counter confirmable into heat engager. Right, he had health back to get, so he's like, you know what, I'm gonna 1-2 you to death. Let's play. The issue with 1-2, it's like -8, only +2, so the frame advantage is bad. Okay, there you go, down 2 counter hit. Such a good move. Okay, pops the meter, down back 1 again, no. It drops the combo, unfortunately, or down back 2, sorry. Ooh, hit him on like the last active frame or something. Nice movement, second hit tends to track fully. Okay, not quite a kill. Down 2, and that's going to pop the rest of the meter. That's the only good thing for Atif. Wow, CD3. Oh, yeah. This guy. CD3 approach, dash up, staggered offense, catch Atif trying to duck jab, or, you know, not duck jab, but low parry or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And again, I really have to reiterate, the reason Arslan is allowed to do the dash up down 4-1-2 or down 4-1-2 pressure in general is because he's dashing in constantly, just to gain the extra better range to make sure it jails. As soon as you start doing down 4-1-2 willy-nilly at like range like 0.5, you can get into really deep shit. So be careful. Like, down 4-1-2 is not great, but the way Arslan is using it is what's making it great. So don't get him like confused. Okay, lockdown option, beautiful defense. Atif's timing, he's kind of transitioned away from like CD4s and running 2s. That's, I think, the reason why Arslan is ducking these down 2s so consistently. Atif needs to modify his timing. There you go, look at that, little staggered. Oh, okay. Ops take it back. Yeah, Dragunov wall stand pressure or wall stand presence is not super. Not super good against Nina. A character like wow, nice up back 3. Good duck. Yeah, a character like Raven wall stand 2, Victor wall stand 2. Dragunov doesn't have a really good tracking wall stand option with like a really big hitbox, so she's allowed to cancel down 4-1 like that pretty easily. Okay, good punish, or decent punish, I should say. Nice step. Okay. Force do CD2 line, of course. Meter pop. Yeah, right at the wall, though, unfortunately. Backs away, looking for the overreaction. Okay, 1-2 out. Oh, meter pop. Nice hit. I like that. STFU would be a launcher. Natural hit. With heat dash cancel. Okay, input mistake. Wow, there we go. Now Atif is starting to do these crouch dash canceling. Nice, good sidestep. Okay, this would have been a kill if it's V105. Okay, good punish. Ooh, counter it! Ah! No fear. Yo, Arslan. Okay, good defense, good punish.
He wants that title.
Up jab out. Okay, counter confirm. Running 2. Good defense from Arslan. Remember, down 2 is I-18. There is no like ducking that on reaction. These are just reads from timing from Arslan. Okay, backs away. Oh, got clipped. Okay, there's no meter, but it's going to still do a ton of damage. Yeah, if heat was on the table, Tiff would be dead 100%. Wow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, Atif needs, like, mid-presence, man. As soon as you stop, like, he started backing away from this, like, CD4 idea, it's everything is just going Arslan's way. Like, he doesn't necessarily have to commit the running 2, but he needs the mid-presence that he's so desperately missing right now.
Switches to the Fang way. No more Dragunov.
Okay, Fang it is. First time. Keep in mind, if Atif is able to reset the bracket, he can pick Dragunov again in the next match. By next match, I mean next set. But first things first. Okay, one check out. Nice. Yeah, the down forward one, +0 on block. So the 1-3 out. Keep in mind, 1-3 is non-jailing. Okay, light punish. Okay, wall stand 2 chase down. Counter it. Yeah, backs away, looking for the Arslan to overcommit. Again, takes away the possibility of like dash down for 1-2 and whatnot. Okay, pops it, 50-50 forced. Yeah, like that little micro step left, staggered, down 4. Down 4 on 14, so same thing. Can't react to it. Gotta guess. Okay, turn still back. Oh. Okay, pops it. Lock down. Wow. There you go. Chase down for 1 from Arslan was sick, but Atif with the beautiful sidestep was smart. Okay, headbutt. Ooh, butterfly flap out, no fear. Okay, gives up his turn. I think the wall stand 1-3 or wall stand 1-4 is actually pretty fucking safe on block. Like -1 or -2 or something crazy. You can duck it, of course. It's non-jailing. Oh. Fang says, stop sign. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, let me be the first one to say if, like, Atif wins with Fang, I love you, Atif. Thank you for saving Dragunov. Okay, Wavoo, wall stand 2. What a low parry. Get that shit out of here. Gonna pop the meter 100%. Okay, 4-3-4 short. Down for 4-3. What am I talking about? Okay, that's it. 84 fishing. Okay, meter pop. Okay, he was ducking. That's a non-launching down forward 2. Beautiful duck on the WTF. Easy kill. Like I said, man, if you were to set the bracket here at Tiff, and you save Dragunov from getting unnecessarily nerfed into the ground, please do it. Do it, bro. It's not like Fang's a problem, right?
Evo, would you guys like a reset? Make some noise out there for me if you would like a reset.
Okay, so does Arslan change characters, or did he just need time to adapt? $1 million question here. Luckily, it's not $1 million because we're not playing EWC yet. But still, do we switch or do we not switch? If I'm Arslan, I am not switching. I'm sticking it out. There's no reason to. I assume he didn't switch. But yeah, just because you got your ass blown out 3-0 doesn't mean you switch. Now, if you get your, blown out and it's like, okay, well, I kind of didn't know what I'm supposed to do there, then yeah, switch. But in this situation, like Arslan's warmed up on Nina. Just because you lose, again, this is Tekken 8. Just because you lose 3-0 doesn't mean you switch the character. Okay, light punish. Yeah, Blonde Bomb -14. Tiff could have popped it. CD4 backs away, looking for the reaction. Stop sign out, meter pop. Man, nice conservation. +50. Yeah, I mean, come on, Namco. Can we please make CD4 launch punishable? Like, please. So silly. My turn. Yeah, Arslan's going to have to start representing the high presence of his strings to stop the stop sign theory. The question then becomes against Atif is like, when does Atif stop presenting the stop sign meta, the back 1 meta, right? And that's a dangerous game. So being the aggressor, you're the one who chooses what buttons you hit. Nice, good Kempo 2, too far from the wall. Back 3 lockdown, good defense, light punish all things considered. Nice, my turn. 4-4-3, 50-50. I like the wall stand 2 option that would, I think he's dead. Yeah, the wall stand 2 would properly splat in that position, so. Okay, he's not dead. And not the best combo down there. Is that a kill? Yeah, that's exactly enough. Nice. Hey, big round. Stop the bleeding. Back to chase down on generic down 3. Okay. Yeah, down 3s tend to be like -4, -5 on hit. So I like the back 2 actually there. The only problem is Atif is really representing the full crush down 4 pressure. Back 2 on high wouldn't necessarily counter that. Good defense. Okay, position change. Stop sign out. Easy kill. Okay, tournament point for Arslan. Looks like the pacing change is working to Arslan's benefit.
Arslan Ash is on set point of Evo.
Oh, I like the 4-4-2. That was actually really smart, though.
Will we get another set?
Woo! Look at that. Tracking wall stand 1. That's giving him the presence to properly counter these cancels. Okay, keep out forward 4. Huge for a Tiff. Keep in mind, none of the breakable walls have been broken thus far. We're not going to get a breakable wall here, but still. Okay, drops the combo.
smash. It's gonna be close. Heat burst
Okay.
here from
Ooh,
Arslan.
whoa, really? Oh, okay, a little too far. I'm saying he possibly could have down for 1+2, but yeah, he's too far. Back to cancel. Okay, armor through. Okay, Tiff's in trouble. Bomb. Good defense. Commits high. Wall stand 4. Nice little parry. Up 4-3. 4-3, 4. Okay, 50-50 for the win. Ah, CD4 in the one time. That was smart. Super smart from Arslan. Doesn't go for max punish, right? The theoretical max punish, because last time he had represented the CD4, he canceled back turn and guarded the wall stand 2. But you don't need a wall stand 2 when your opponent is like straight up dead, right? So good shit. Yeah, good shit.
Good ass Tekken. Good ass Tekken. Good ass Tekken.
Yeah, great play from Arslan. Yeah, so what was the turning point in that penultimate round? Okay, big stop sign. Okay. Oh, so using that knowledge from earlier, so representing the back 1-4. I thought he was gonna go all in, to be honest, to use scrub shit to see if he can catch Arslan off guard. 4-4-3. Okay, a little bit of pump. Yeah, I like it. The wall stand 2 is smart. Okay, yeah, he gets the butterfly flap and then balcony break launcher. Off the floor, QCF1 line. No, down to 2. Oh yeah, you can't extend it because he doesn't have the ability to extend it. He probably could have done like some sort of deep dash down forward 1 line, like an old school combo, and that's a kill. So that was a big round. That was a big round. But yeah, it wasn't momentum against Atif quite yet. Okay, generic down 3. Yeah, we talked about that. So -4, -5 situation, back sway, fishing back 2. Again, Atif has represented so much full crouch down 4 pressure in this position that it's hard to make a read on back 2. This is a not impulse back 2 chase down, like advancing. It's just, I think, read, or maybe it was mostly impulse. I'll take it back. Okay, light punish again. Yeah, the blonde bombs are punishable. 1-3 is okay, I think, like +6, but the shoulder with the heat engage is probably better. Good defense. Yeah, that was generic down 3. Technically launch punishable, but the fear there is like Arslan goes for like down 3-2, in which case he can meter pop for the kill, or down 3-4 sequence, right? In which case the wall stand 3. I take back. Although down 3-4 wouldn't work though, right? Okay, down 4, big trade. Yeah, +0 situation. Down 4-1. Yeah, CD4 presence. Cancel wall stand 1. Like, look at there. That's the same situation I was talking about. So Arslan can cancel, but now that he's playing character other than Dragunov, that the wall stand 1 is going to naturally track to beat the down 4-1 cancel. Down 2 is smart. Big keep out. Okay, yeah, he doesn't get the... Well, okay, never mind. I think it's the next round, right? He doesn't get the clean forward 3-2. Oh, no, there it was. Okay, opposite. Down 4-1. Yeah, look at that. Representing the snake dash. And then, yeah, perfect CC guard. Like fucking shit. Okay, too far for the down 4-1 +2, though. Instantly kill. Back 2, anti-sidestep. Bomb running. Okay, -10. Yeah, doesn't get eaten. Wow, look at that. No fear. I mean, like, Atif has represented so much back 1 that, like, Arslan just went, like, all in that position. Chase down. Nice slow parry. I mean, all things considered, this is a great combo. Good positional awareness. Yeah, and then, like I said, the CD4. Yeah, shit. Okay, let's see what do you call it? Rip in Tasty Steve how to talk about.
Something a little quicker, and in that last clutch second, this guy Arslan Ash pulled that out of the hat. That's crazy.
Well, let's take a look back at some of the highlights presented by PlayStation Tournaments here. Crazy grand finals. We didn't get the reset again, man. Damn. One day.
Shout outs to PlayStation Tournaments of holding us down with the replays. And look, we saw the Dragunov. We saw it throughout the entire top 6 today. And it was looking
that
very
WTF
strong
was
versus
sick.
Everybody else except Arslan Ash.
And there you go, non-tracking throw.
So ready to deal with the Dragunov, whether it be
yeah,
the fact that
fishing.
we've been fighting
Yeah, the
Dragunov
reason he fished there, of
time.
course, was the fact that he had some health to get back. So If he hits him on counter hit, right,
Arslan
plus 14
Ash.
situation,
Whether it be because he was just so
and then
ready
back
to
forward
do-
3, he gets something going.
with the Dragunov, whether it be
He
for the
played
fact
2 and
that
out. I can't fault
obviously
him.
We've been fighting Dragunov this entire time, so knowing how to fight that character, you're going to have it in your bag. But
Yeah, the
also
blue
just
spark and
this
the
guy
the
Arslan Ash is
up
a
3 was so sick.
Defensively stronger. You're looking at these replays. There's a lot of highs. He's ducking in strings. Side steps are good. You know, armor usage is good.
I think, like I said, the real turning point against Arslan was he just had a perfect read on Atif's down 2 timing.
The battle between these two is something I feel like that needs to be studied. There's not a lot of people that goes at Arslan Ash like that, and there's not a lot of people that can fight Atif out of his own zone. You kind of pointed this out. Like, they have very contrasting styles, right? But then the switch to the Fang Way, which showed us so much more.
Wow, that was
for what
such
Atif
a
had
good
to offer.
duck.
Ties the set to 2, even gets the first round of the last game, but then Arslan Ash with the
even with the
craziest
balcony
combos,
break penalty.
the craziest comeback, the balcony break, and
No
the throw
break here was huge.
Oh my
Huge deal
God,
right
dude.
there.
And the last.
That was it. That was the sequence, right? That was the clutch block. Arslan immediately explodes out of his seat. 5-time Evo champion. Unbelievable.
I like how he looked back to make sure he's like, it's over, right? Yeah,
It's
and he
over,
looked back
right?
again. It's
I
over,
did it.
yeah.
I done did it again.
And once again, Arslan Ash, always. I feel like every year we see him do it now. Every year, you were right, man. This is his home, man.
Yeah, big
I'm glad
props.
everybody
Was
was out
super
there showing
well
love to
played.
Arslan Ash, an amazing grand finals. The build-up for this top 6 was actually ridiculous.
Okay, yeah,
And I'm
so
happy that
I
it played
will,
out that way. In all honesty, man, it's always an honor to be
work
here and
on.
talk
I'll probably
about
work
the
on that
world
right
of
now. I'll
Tekken
probably
with
work on my
everybody here.
tier list
Evo, I
video.
really
It's already
appreciate
available
y'all
for
letting me
members,
talk
as I'm
like
sure
this
you
with
guys
guys.
know.
I'm glad
But
you
I am
enjoy these
going to
fighting
update
games.
it
I
for
love
the
sharing
public
the mic
before I
with my
release
bro
it.
Rip, man. It's
But
always a
it's going to be
pleasure.
fairly
What you got to say?
straightforward.
No, man, yo, I've been
Just
here playing
gonna
20 years. My dad
throw
got watching this for the
down.
first time
I
ever,
talked
so
about it
it's good
actually
to have
in the
me. But yo, let's
comments.
send it on over to L.I. Joe to hand out some medals.
Okay, we'll do the. Yeah, I normally do timestamps, guys. I know.
Loud
Sure.
for your Tekken 8 top
Yeah,
6
we'll show this.
Evo 2024 champions.
But yeah,
All right.
so like I said in the comments,
In 5th place.
I'm going to
Keisuke!
drop Shaheen, maybe raise Asuka, and raise Kuma, and then drop Lee. Did I talk about dropping Lee? Oh, I guess I didn't talk about dropping Lee. But yeah, this is my tier list. But yeah, I'm going to update it.
And
So let's go ahead and
also
watch this.
tied for 5th. Raef! Coming in 4th place. Let's get loud for Ulsan!
I can't wait to see Ulsan get a character he like really, really likes. I think once he finds a character he really likes, we'll see the renaissance that is Ulsan.
All right, let's go. Keep it loud for Nobi!
Yeah, Nobi played well, but Atif, man, is so fucking good. He's so good.
And in 2nd place, Atif!
He's so good. Which is more impressive that like Arslan pretty much dismantled his playstyle. That was very, very impressive. They have some real words, huh? Okay.
And now, your 5-time Tekken 8 2024 Evo champion. You gotta get loud, guys. Let's give it up. This is Arslan Ash!
I mean, so dominant. So dominant. Yeah, I'm glad he found his pacing. He was a Nina player back in the day, so Nina did get some significant buffs, so she's perfect. Aggressive, represents a lot of like not muscle memory, but like, you know, mental frame advantage, and then defensive, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the stack building, defensive stack building and stuff like that. It's perfect character for Arslan.
And 3rd, get these beautiful sticks. Hold those sticks up
Okay, cool.
high.
They're doing the Vitrix sticks again this year. That's good.
Let's see them, boys. Hold them up. Hold them up.
At this point, though, Arslan has
Hold
a couple
them
of those, right?
Yeah.
Or those like temporary sticks? It's like the Oscars, they take them away.
You already know. Yes, let's go. This is it. 5-time Evo champion, Arslan Ash.
Okay, so
Right,
$1 million question. So
go.
we know
Nice
V106 isn't going to have major balance patches, but they're still probably going to tone down Dragunov, right? From how many drags we had in top 8. It's not nearly as egregious as Evo Japan with Leroy, but still. I think we're still going to see something with Dragunov, which is unfortunate, but hey, they need to tone him down somehow. I wish I had an answer how to tone him down. I really don't know how to fix him without completely nerfing him. So.
That was amazing. The build-up was electric. Arslan Ash, your 5-time Evo champion for Tekken across 2 games now. That's 2 games. You cannot take that away from him. Look at this bracket. How many players we had here?
It's
My man said
unbelievable.
throw 5,000 in there.
Yeah, it's like I saw Chris whispering, just like, "Yo, next year we're gonna bring 8,000 people for you, man. See if you can beat that." You know, it's like, and Arslan just. We were talking about, is this like GOAT status, right? Like, how do you say he's not at this point, man? Across 2 different games, 5 Evo titles, and still Evo champion? Crazy.
Look, man, I feel like every time we talk about this, it goes just the same. If you look at what happens when it comes to Tekken, it literally puts the biggest target on whoever wins back, and then it turns.
Now we'll see. EWC, I think, is going to be like the big one.
Got 2 on him.
Like this is great and all, you know, for shits and giggles getting your TWT points, but when it's $500,000 on the line, that's different. We're going to see people go out of their way to learn people's play styles, learn how not to beat your character, but how to beat you specifically. Like just showing, just like watching. If I'm in the EWC, I'm watching that set how to beat Atif, because Atif is super good, right? But you know, you saw some chinks in the armor with his down 2 presence and whatnot. So, like I said, if I'm wanting to win that $500,000, I am studying everything about you, every fucking thing about you. I'm gonna know things you're gonna want to do before you do them. So that's gonna be the real meta. And EWC, I think, is next month too. So that's gonna be the big one.
I think
this is small peanuts compared to $500,000. So.
That was sick, though.
It was. I just appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate the participation. We still got more video games for you guys, but thank you everybody that came out to watch Tekken 8. We are not done here at Evo just yet. We got games after it, and I promise you, if all else fails, I will see you guys here next year. Peace.
Later. Okay.
All right, guys, one more time, please. Let's make some noise for that Tekken Top 6. Amazing play. It's not every day you see a 5-time Evo champion. Incredible. All right. Well, before we go anywhere, I want to bring someone very special on the stage that has a message. Please, everybody. The man behind Evo now. We got Rick Tejado coming out here, everyone. Give it up.
Is it Pokemon? Pokemon going to come out? Okay, we can skip a little bit.
I hope you enjoyed that Tekken 8 Grand Finals.
There's not going to be like a real announcement, but who knows? We'll take a look.
Coming out here tonight to do something that's become a tradition today. Well,
is it the Hadouken?
To talk
or the
to you
Shuriken?
about the years ahead.
Oh, never mind.
I had a verbose, fun speech for that, and I have blown my vocal cords cheering for fighting games for the last 2 days. So instead, we have a video. So production, please let them know where we're going in 2025.
LA. February. What?
The Kings, the Beasts, the Evo Awards, live from Los Angeles in 2025.
Really? I mean, that's clearly Japan, right? Yeah. August 1st. Okay. Thank God they're telling us when I have to take time off, because, again, I couldn't go this year because they didn't announce when it was going to occur until like 5 months ago. And my coworker had taken time off like 7 months ago. So because they didn't announce it, I'm not there at Evo this year. So I couldn't get the time off. Okay, August 1st. Okay, I'm gonna. When I get to work tomorrow, I'm 100% asking for those days off. 100%. So good shit. I'm glad they announced this because I couldn't believe they haven't announced that yet.
For those of you who saw our award show announcement last night and who paid attention to the places that Evo hosts events in recent years, I would imagine nothing we just saw was particularly surprising. And last year, we stood on this stage and told you that Evo was going somewhere new.
Yeah,
we
LA's
then told
new.
you that details were coming soon. And well, details did not arrive soon.
Arrive right now.
However, they
I'll take
are
it.
arriving now.
Okay, so they probably are gonna do the
Where are we going?
crypto arena, I think it is, I imagine, in LA. That'd be pretty cool to do that. Oh. Nice, huh? Okay. I wonder when they're gonna do Nice then. Oh, okay. Wow. That's not that short, that far after
Going to
August
the
1st,
shores
huh?
of France for our first event in Europe, where we'll be visiting Evo champions like Dan the Nightmare, Malik, Kib, Key, Luffy, Kayane, and most recently Wawa.
Yeah, shouts to Luffy.
For a great opportunity to see if there are some more European Evo champions. For decades, they have been visiting us here in America and in Japan. And I think Evo should have that same type of world warrior mentality and go visit Europe.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Evo, in the years ahead, should be the same kind of world warrior that has made Evo the largest open bracket competitive gaming event in the world. And so in 2026, we're going to continue that ambition.
Wait, what?
With new types of events at new sizes and scales and in new locations. So would you all like to see a bonus stage a whole year in advance?
Oh, Singapore is pretty cool.
We're going to Singapore to visit Tien and see if we can find some more Evo champions.
The only
Because
kind of
Evo
concern I have
should
is I don't
travel
want
as
them to
much as
burn
all
out.
of you,
Like, they
and
spent
we're
all their
committed
money
to
in
doing
one
so.
shot.
Thank
Right?
you for coming to this
The
top
FGC
8.
at the-
Who's ready for some Street Fighter 6?
The grand scheme of things, like FGC is pretty still like grassroots, right? So if they burn out too fast, I mean, you might get to a point where you just destroy Evo, like Las Vegas Evo. You know, it's cool having 5 places, but what if you make it 0? That's like the scary part. So, I mean, hopefully they have the money to keep expanding. I imagine this was good when it came to profit for them, question mark, but still, like I said, I don't want them to completely get rid of Evo by like spending all their money right away. So I don't know, hopefully that means that's a good thing for the FGC. Maybe this Chipotle money is what's necessary for the scene to expand. I don't know, right? I don't know, I'm speculating here, but okay, yeah, they'll do it for me. I'm gonna finish the public version of the tier list. So again, you know, just for posterity, yeah, it's here. This is effectively it. I'm gonna move a few characters around, but yeah, I don't think for the most part my how the Evo this year went is going to really affect my tier list. I'm pretty set on it. So, and then yeah, we're really reevaluating like half a year or something like that. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Thanks for coming by, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And I'll see you guys next time. Later on.